Hello, all you sexy bitches. How are you guys doing today? Happy Thursday. And once again, it is our indie game night where we showcase, one to two to maybe several different indie games. Tonight, we are actually going to be showcasing a game called The FilmMaker, which is... Hey, Paladin, how you doing? How are you doing? This game is called The FilmMaker, and it's actually developed by a game company called Unimatrix Production, which was founded in 2003 and is based in the town of, or in the state of Illinois. This company actually does, wow, I'm like moved over quite a bit, does a lot of text-based adventures for Android, for iOS, for PC, and they are just known for all of their text-based adventure games using their their World's engine. So, stressed? Oh gosh, Kitty's hair is on point. Thank you. It's fleek. It's that damn fleek. Okay, so, what I want to do is kind of explain this game to you guys, because I'm going to need your help with this. Miss Sora, how you doing, sweetie? Thank you so much. How are you doing? Let's get some love for Miss Sora. So, tonight, guys... this game is going to be all about your choices. In several of the other games we've done, it's all about your choices. This game as well, called The FilmMaker, is all about what you guys want to do. This game is based off of a girl who gets a ticket to go to a movie theater that was closed down, and she's obsessed with like the B-roll movies, which if you haven't heard what B-roll movies are, they're basically... not your top-notch movies. They're kind of like, the lesser quality ones. They're so cheesy that they're good, sort of, So this girl's obsessed with them. And she goes to this theater, and she's got to figure out what's going on. The theater was closed down because all the people that worked there were brutally murdered. So it's kind of like this murder mystery sort of things, and we've got to figure it out. We're going to be playing it tonight. We're also going to be playing it tomorrow night as well, Friday night, which I know we typically don't stream on Friday, but I'm doing an extra special stream just for you guys. Now here's the thing. You guys should be tweeting out to them in this game. That's what's so cool about this. And if you put in the command game, ! Game, I have certain hashtags you guys can use, and the developer's Twitter, which they're going to be looking for your comments and your questions. You can ask them for hints, interact with them that way. There you go. Bad cheesy movie. I love it so far with some reason. Exactly. So this game is going to be a lot of fun. You can find it on itch.io for $3.99 US money, or you can just wait because we're going to be giving away a copy of the game either tonight or tomorrow. So let's get started and come play with me. So this is what the main screen kind of looks like, and I'm very, very excited about it. Yes. Isn't this kind of cool? Yes, definitely, guys. You have a surprise. What's your surprise, Brandon? What is your surprise? I will wait for your surprise. How to hoist on Android? I believe you need to put in your chat /host and my chat name. Brendan just subscribed. Check that out. And you know what this means, guys? This means we are coming over here and we are going to do a sub hype for the one and only Brendan. Let me get my queen bitch on. And if we can get that. Brendan, I would like you to kneel down before me, please. And I would like to say thank you for your love, your support, and your patronage for this month. And I would like to welcome you to the Table of Knights. May now arise a knight of the crusade. Have a seat right over there next to me where you belong. We love you. Mwah. Not only do you get to be a cool sub with awesome emotes, but now you get to be in a special nights-only chat in my Discord where you can play on my Minecraft servers, Pixelmon server, the ship servers, Ark servers, and any other game you could possibly think of. Plus, you get special perks to play with me first. Thank you so very much, Brendan. We love you. That crown needs cat ears. And look at that sexy little kitty heart right next to your name. You can also use all those emotes in every single Discord across everything. I love it. Alright, let's get playing. We're actually going to start a brand new one. And if the volumes are a little off, please let me know so I can change this. I don't know then, Paladin. You would have to do it from your chat, like host. I don't know. Sorry. 6 months ago, he was drunk again, that slobbering fool, unconscious, passed out. The figure detested the sight. The man wasn't worthy of the wealth he had earned. He wasn't worthy of the theater, or even his life. With his left hand, the shadow picked up a lighter from the corner of his desk. He flicked it on and off several times, appraising his target. Interesting things, lighters, he mused. So small, yet capable of such devastation. Then again, the same could have been said for nearly any object when held in the right hands. Which technically is still his left hand. With a shrug, the observer reached out and grabbed one of the many open bottles of hard liquor that littered the desk. That should be enough, he thought. He rotated a wrist and watched as the bottle's content poured all over the unconscious form below him. That's alcohol abuse. The man did not stir, though the figure was not surprised. The shadow waited several more seconds just to be certain before raising his left arm. He flicked the lighter once more, lowered it to the drunk, and watched as the man erupted in flames. Actually, it was the right hand key unless you inverted the screen. This is my left hand. My camera's flipped. As the room ignited, yeah, it said it was his left hand, but that was actually in his right hand. You're right, Sora. Tweet it out to them. Tweet it out. Say the figure held it in his right hand, but you said left. Send out the tweets. As the room ignited before... I'm serious. Send out the tweets. As the room ignited beforehand... Thank you, Catherine, for that tweet. The man, still unconscious, burned to ash. He didn't even scream. Actually, I should probably... Let me put up TweetDeck. There we go. We'll put TweetDeck up there. This way people can see a little bit of it. He didn't even scream. Wow, you're just burned alive. You don't even realize it. He was already dead before he was burned. Maybe. The observer watched the morbid display before him and felt only one emotion. Joy. But he knew it would not last, for soon he would need another, and another, and another. But how to get to them? He formulated a plan then. It was risky, but the figure knew the depths of his blackened soul that it would work. All he needed to do was die. Lights, camera, action. Hey there, the name's Brianna. I'm just your average happy-go-lucky girl, love long walks on the beach and the wind flowing through my hair. Nurse by day, cinephile by night. For those who don't know the terms, it means love movies. My favorite are B movies. You know, the cheesy ones with the bad acting, cliche plots, and roll-your-eyes humor, and predictable twists. They're so bad, they're good. Hey, Drag, how you doing, honey? We've got an interactive game going on where you're going to choose the answers, and you guys can actually tweet out questions directly to the developers, as they will answer you right away, using specific hashtags and Twitter callouts. Boopity boopity boop. Anyways, there's this old theater near where I live, the Carson Styles Gateway Theater. They used to show only the stage shows. I know, boring, right? But then the profits began to dwindle, so they started to show black and whites. New movies made by some foreign director, not the old stuff, and exclusively only shown at the Gateway. Damn, they were entertaining. Thank you, it's my Twilight Sparkle hair. Gotta have fun in life, right? The movies were one of a kind. Whenever I saw it for the first time, I was completely sucked in. The whole experience was already emotional and draining, but in a good way. Hey, Atrocity, how you doing, honey? Let's get some love for Atrocity, please. I used to go see them with my dad. The theater was always a packed house, and the owner started to make a profit. Those times with my dad, they were special. Loved the old cinema, and those films were right up his alley. I always treasured those memories. Doing okay, honey. Thank you, Sora, for that tweet. Check that out up there. But then things started getting wacky, and all the theater employees were getting murdered. I followed the news closely, as did Dad. Thank you, Paladin, for that host. The theater was family-owned, and neither of us wanted to see anything bad happen. But like it or not, they ultimately closed the place, and life went on. Actually, this art style reminds me a lot of Edward Munich, I think. He's the guy that did the screen painting, just all of the twists and turns of the artwork. I wonder if that has something to do with the storyline. Watching Kay's cosplaying FilmMaker, second screen on the left hand, but on the right one on the... Oh yeah, second screen says left hand, but in the right one was the picture. Good ideas? I know, I love that too. I'm an art student, so I'd do papers on all that. Oh god, I loved it. But that was 6 months ago, so imagine my surprise last week when I received a letter in the mail informing me that I won just 2 free tickets to the theater's grand reopening, featuring a brand new film by the same foreign director. If only my dad was still here to see it, but sadly he died shortly after the theater closed, lung cancer. That really hit me hard. I still haven't really recovered. How does anyone after something like that? Sad. But she's really pretty. I like that smile on her. But anyways, free tickets to a brand new movie. Awesome, right? If only I had known at that time just how wrong I was. But I'm getting ahead of myself, so let's start at the beginning. Aw, thank you, Announce for tweeting out the stream. It was a dark and stormy night. Typical, right? Not so typical for December, and too damn cold out for rain. Bring on the snow, I say. Aw, thank you for that host, honey. How you doing? Let's get some love for Announce Death. One of the best beam beards. I love it. How you doing, honey? Anyways, there I was at home with my 2 free tickets on my desk, sitting right next to the old newspaper. I pulled out to reread about the theater's closing. Yes, of course, I saved it. The tickets are glowing. Not that normal. You're alive. You finally moved? Awesome. How's the new place? Hopefully it's much better. I called my brother Gerald to see if he wanted to catch the new flick. He agreed. 30 minutes later, I was on my way to what I thought would be a fun evening. So she's got 2 tickets. The best bearded death wannabe is here. Aw, sad. I drove over to the Carson Styles Gateway Theater. It's not far, maybe 10, 12 minutes. But sure enough, the theater's lights were on, and I felt excitement surge through my veins. I live for this stuff. Gerald was already there waiting for me when I got out of my car, completely soaked from the rain. Why doesn't he just wait in his car? Much better. Awesome to hear that, honey. Awesome. As for what happened next, well, I think I'll let you find that out for yourself. Ah, there we go. XP with the host. Thank you so much, honey. If I can read. Nice for you to finally show up, mused my brother. He can be such an ass. How should I reply? I was getting ready, caught in traffic, or I'm sorry. What do we do, guys? I was getting ready, caught in traffic, or I'm sorry. Pick your answer. How you doing, XP? Alright, Jar, I'm watching Kids Claws Me. I'll bitch and stream. Thank you so much for that tweet. We are playing an interactive game called the FilmMaker, where you guys can actually choose what answers and what happens to us. We are supposed to find out how this theater was closed, I believe, because people were brutally murdered, and we got to figure it all out by you guys deciding what we're going to do. And the developers are being active on Twitter. If you tweet them out and use specific hashtags, they're there to answer anything that you have. Traffic, traffic, traffic. I got caught in traffic, I lied. Look at that look. He's not buying that, Sora. You live less than 15 minutes away, Bree. You were doing your hair again, weren't you? Guilty as charged. But she's got some nice hair. God, I love that. My brother laughed. You never change, Bree. I don't know what this is. I really don't. That's kind of strange. It's not like I know she was 15. Actually, it said that. It said that the theater was only 10 to 12 minutes away. I have something for you, by the way. The sketch I've been working on. Oh, really? Let me see. I handed the sketch to my brother. He positioned it to his body to block it from the rain. Seriously, go inside to look at it. Don't look at this on the outside. It's Chinese? What? Chinese. It's good, Bree. Really good. You've got a lot of talent. How should I reply? Should I tell him I missed him or say nothing? I didn't even know he was gone, to be honest. So how can I tell him I've missed him? What do you guys think we should do? Do we miss our brother? Do we miss our brother? Yeah, we miss him. 2 people said missed him. I couldn't hold back. I miss you, you know. Ladies, how you doing, honey? I know, Bree. Just give me some time. Give me some time. The theater's closed, by the way. Front doors are completely locked. How should I reply? That's not right. Are you sure? You're joking. It's empty, too. Make it with cheese. Yeah, it's supposed to be cheese. This is all about B-rated movies. How should we do this? Should we be like all like dramatic? Be like, are you sure? That's not right. Oh gosh, this is gonna be fun. Are you sure? Are you sure about that, Gerald? I mean, the complexities of a door might be a little bit beyond you. You are a prison guard after all. I will fit the tweet. Thank you so much. Bro rolled his eyes. I know how to open a door, Bree. My guess is that this is someone's idea of a prank. Get some gullible person to come out here in the rain just to get their hopes down. Did you even sign up for a contest to win these tickets? Thank you for that, host, honey. Well, that was sassy. I don't write. Did we sign up for a contest to win these tickets? Don't worry, Wolf. Don't worry. You're fine. We still love you. Kind of. Did we even sign up for a contest, guys? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? Ooh, what's this? Well, that's weird. Brianna's journal. Hot damn, 2 free tickets. I have no idea. The gateway is reopened. It's nice to have a pleasant surprise. I'll ask my brother if he wants to go. We have a journal. Well, this is interesting. God, I need a man. I'm not even going to say that. This is Brianna's new journal. Okay, we're going to say no to that. Alright, blah, 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 blah. My father died of lung cancer a few months back, leaving me, my mom, and my brother. Okay. Alright. Sketchbook. Ah, I like to draw. Mama calls me an artist. Not bad, not bad. Invitation. Here we go. Congratulations, Brianna. You and one friend have been selected to take part in our grand reopening of the Carson Styles Gateway Theater. Opening night will feature the exclusive world premiere of filmmaker Claude Verschuel's newest masterpiece, Primal Atmosphere. There are 2 tickets in the envelope. Please present these upon your arrival at the theater and you'll take part in an unforgettable night of thrills and entertainment. I'm sure she will. An added bonus, the filmmaker himself will be there to greet you. Okay. This way? So no. But read the invitation. Yeah, we're going to read the invitation. Now that you mention it, no. Drill sighed, look, I'm out of here. I still think there's time to catch a new release down at the Cineplex. You're welcome to join me. I felt like a fool. Thanks, bro, but I think I'm just going to head home. Gerald shrugged. Damn, he is, like, working out. You see all those muscles? They're, like, bigger than his head. His arm is, like, the same size as his head. Kind of like that. But seriously, guys, any comments you guys have, questions, put in the command game, ! Game. Send all your thoughts to them. They want to hear all of them. Suit yourself. Take care. Thanks again, and don't get too wet. Hot. My brother walked off, got into his car, and drove away. Yeah, I think it is too. Still not convinced, I decided to take a look in the theater doors myself to see if I can see a way in. Would you like to view a short tutorial? Yes. The tutorial will provide you with an overview. Good. Okay, so that's Explorer. As you've already seen, you make choices that affects what happens in the game. Okay. This is the compass. God damn, my nose is itching like crazy. Guys, stop thinking about me. Selecting an available direction will cause you to walk in that direction to a new location. Okay. By walking from area to area, you navigate through the game world. It is important to note that in each location, you are always facing north. Some directions may only be accessible after completing certain actions, so check the compass regularly. This is the Use Item button. When you equip an item from your inventory, the name will appear here. Okay. Yeah, no worries, no worries. The other windows also exist to provide you with additional information. Okay. Inventory. Map. Journal, which we found out. Make sure you read new entries as you receive them. If you have unread entries, exclamation point. Okay. Character. And options. Decide to exit. Your progress will be saved automatically. Okay. What is our inventory? A locket. Silver locket with a picture of my dad. I never take it off, which means at some point in the game, we'll probably have to take it off. One ticket to the premiere screening, which is weird because she had 2 before. Okay. I need to find a way into the theater. Oh, Paladin. Okay, would you like to... Okay, yeah, we did that already. I stood outside the entrance of the Carson Styles Gateway Theater, right next to the red fire hydrant. 2 sets of movie posters lined the walls. The entrance doors to the theaters were north. I thought I'd better hurry because I was getting soaked by the rain. What should I do? Should we examine the fire hydrant, the first set of posters, or the second set of posters? Because, you know, going home is just not an option. I guess the real question is should we look at the first set or the second? Yeah. Well, you guys are deciding the first or second. We're going to examine the hydrant. It's a damn fire hydrant. What'd you expect? Some kind of clue? God, she's sassy. I love it. Okay. Alright, the first set of posters. Geez, what poster? We're just going to go through all of these. A detective story. Look at everything. A detective story was Claude's first film. It was a film noir masterpiece. Dad loved it. Yes. The Count. +1. What are we doing in here? Oh, we're getting scores. Ah. The Count was a horror movie that redefined vampires. I was on the edge of my seat the entire time, and movies don't usually spook me. He's a genius. The Fuzzies? Oh, that's kind of cute. I'm not one for kids' films, but Claude's movie, The Fuzzies, was pretty unique. A psychedelic wonderland for the kiddies. At least that's what Dad called it. Hey, Tony! Do something else. The second set of posters. Aliens from Mars. There's nothing better than a cheesy sci-fi story coupled with a bag of popcorn. Claude's Aliens from Mars may have not been intelligent, but sure as hell was entertaining. We saw this one twice. Primal Atmosphere. This is Claude's latest film, Primal Atmosphere. Not really sure what to expect, but I know it'll be fantastic. Just wish my dad could be here to see it. Oh, thank you. This is my Twilight Sparkle here, honey. You stole them from me. That looks like fun. It's a live stage play that was shown at the theater on the weekday afternoons. It starred local talents Eric Selvis and Melanie Gustafson. I never saw it, neither did Dad. We got another poster. Do something else. Is that all I can do? Can I go north? Ah, I can! The front doors of the Carson Styles Gateway Theater stood before me, looking more imposing than I ever could remember. Next to the entrance was a large sign. Next there was a ticket booth, a canopy shielding my head from the rain. Let's try and open the doors. Though part of me felt stupid for doing so, I just had to try the doors for myself. Hey, look at that. Lo and behold, the doors budged. They were unlocked. So the theater is open. My brother's nuts with his lost time to go inside. You think you've seen that one, Golf? New direction unlocked. Now you can travel northwest. Nope, that way. Sorry. What should I do next? Read the sign? Welcome to the Carson Styles Gateway Theater. You stole them from me, $12.95. Movies, $19. You know, for being a B-rated movie, that's real expensive. Jeez, that's real expensive. That's almost the same price as, like, the main theaters. I took a peek at the ticket booth. There was no teller inside. Weird. The door to the ticket booth looks like the inside theater. Besides, that would be trespassing. With alien plants? Oh, wow. Okay. Alright, well, I guess we're gonna go northwest. This guy is creepy. I opened the door and stepped inside the theater lobby. Even though I had been here countless times, this somehow felt different, as the air was cold and stale. Standing before me was an eccentric-looking pale man with curly dark mustache and a bow tie. Before I could react, he gestured me in delight, and spoke. Oh God, is he creepy. Welcome, proclaimed the man in a squeaky, theatrical voice. Welcome, my name is Carson Styles, Gateway Theater. My name is Claude. Oh, that's Claude. Thank you, ladies, for that tweet. And of course you would be Brianna. Is that correct? How should I reply? So this is the filmmaker himself. I'm a huge fan. You know my name. I am she. What's going on? This is intriguing. Thank you for the retweet, Beam. Let's see. Well, I'm assuming he knows what the name is. I'm a huge fan. You are Claude. The Claude who made all those films? Oh my God, I'm a huge fan. You would think she would know who he was. I'm honored, Brianna, truly. But the true thing should go to your father. My father, I asked, suddenly confused. The odd filmmaker smiled. Perhaps I should explain. You see, I knew your father. It is because of him that we are both here. Okay, this is getting creepy really, really quickly. Hearing the man mention my father stirred in me a flood of memories, which I may have continued to try to block out. What does my father have to do with this, I asked. I met him, Brianna. Shortly before his death, he came to me in secret, you see, and expressed his and your admiration for my films. This was shortly before the theater had closed. I was humbled by his words. He knew how hard his passing would have been on you and your family, so he had a special request I make one last film dedicated to you. Magic with the host. Thank you so much, honey. Your father offered to pay me for the production of the film, but I refused to accept any money, for a story had struck a chord in me. And so here we are 6 months later, and I am abiding by your father's final request. That I invite you to view the completed film in this theater before anyone else. Intriguing. Consider this to be your personal movie screening, Brianna, a tribute to your life, as well as your father's. This makes no sense. Why now? Dad never mentioned you. I'm honored. Why? Dad never mentioned you. Why would he have kept that from me? He wanted it to be a secret, a way to remember him after his passing. Your father loved you, Brianna, and he knew you better than anyone else. That's why he asked me to send you a formal invitation to the theater's grand reopening, because he knew that if you were told the truth, you would be too embarrassed to come. Dad sure was right about that. So the theater's not really reopening, I take it? No, I'm afraid not. After tonight, the theater will shut down once more. Mr. Ferruccio clapped his hands together in excitement. In any case, let us commence with our fun evening. Please present me with your ticket. Select a ticket from your inventory. Okay, that's one ticket. Now, we should technically still have 2 tickets. We never gave one to our brother, because we called him and 30 minutes later we were leaving, so I don't know. Equipped. Is that how we give it to him? Like this? Wow, that's weird. I handed the filmmaker my movie ticket, which he took and dropped into a small wooden box in front of me. Excellent. Now there's much to do in very little time. This is really weird. You see, Brianna, before we begin, I need your help with something. In my haste to prepare for this evening, I lost something dear to me in the theater. A solid glass prism about the size of my fist. To make matters worse, the prism was broken into 5 shards. I'd like you to help me find them and put them back together. I'll help you. Forget it. Why is this important? So my question is do we want to help him, or why is it important? I feel like he's gonna, like, suck the soul out of my body if we help him. So, do you want to help him, or why is this important? Or forget it. What do you guys think? What should we do? Intriguing. Why? Awesome. Don't forget, if you guys have questions or you guys like the game, send those tweets out. You mean those things that refract light? What does that have to do with watching a movie? And how was it broken up into shards? All this seems kind of pointless. I understand your hesitation, but please, the prism is important to me. He looked down at the locket I was wearing, the one with the picture of Dad. Just as the locket you wear is a reminder of your father, the prism is a reminder of my mother. Imagine how devastating it would be to lose it. I simply must find this prism, or I will not be able to enjoy tonight's show. What do you say? I did owe this man for the free movie, after all. Fine. Have it your way. But since you're doing this for my father, I'll help you. But let's make this quick. How do you make finding something quick? I don't understand. The filmmaker's eyes lit up. Wonderful. All 5 shards should be found somewhere around here in the theater. Please, go make yourself at home. Explore wherever you wish, and I will follow. Once you find all the shards and mend the prism, the show can begin. Now, why is he leaving this to her now? It was we were going to go find this, and now it's you're going to go find this. Well, we found a way into the theater. I guess that's good. Find 5 prism shards scattered throughout the theater. Take the stage achievement. Alright. Well, that was certainly a lot to take in. I met my favorite filmmaker. He's one of my idols. Something's full of butterflies. Waiting for my clock to go off. The filmmaker told me my dad had this all planned. Part of me wants to see the movie, but part of me doesn't. I suppose if I do watch, I'll truly be saying goodbye to him, and I can't have closure. Things can't end. Wow. Kind of weird. The question is do I trust this guy? I suppose I have no choice but to. The inside voices tell me to run for the hills, which you should. But something else is pushing me onward. Maybe it's because I can't let go of my dad, or maybe I'm just grasping for straws. Sure wish Gerald was here with me. We used to be so close. Gerald's been so cold since Dad died, an empty, sarcastic shell, and distance has been growing stronger over the recent months. Daddy, why can't you come back with us? Our family isn't right without you. Okay. There we go. Alright, let's... Oh, there was the wooden box surrounded by ropes. Concession stand was to the west. A small arcade lied to the north. The door to the ticket booth was east. Women's and men's bathroom. Okay. Hopefully they got the map. Ah, there we go. We got the map. We're gonna be good. We're gonna look at the box. For right now, at least. The wooden ticket box contained a slot in the top. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. I don't remember seeing these ropes here before. So the theater owner had to add these ropes to prevent people from trying to sneak into the theater without first buying a ticket. The rules must be observed, as I'm sure you understand. Guess that's gonna come into handy later on. The east door to the ticket booth was locked. If I wanted to get inside, I knew I would have to first find the key. Do you know where the key is? I'm afraid I do not, but it matters not, for I can guarantee there's no need to go in there. Let us look elsewhere. There I was, in the theater lobby. Okay. So we want to go which direction? Do we want to go west to the concession stand, the game room, which is north, women's and men's bathroom were southwest and south, and the theater exit was southeast? Where should we go? Concessions? Arcade? I'd almost say go to the arcade. Check it out. Because why not? Goldwolf wants to go to the concession stand. He's like, fuck this, I'm hungry. I stood in front of the theater's concession stand, which featured a whole lot of yummies. Next to me, Claude squirmed. His curtains leading to the auditorium were west, and the lobby was east. The set of stairs led to the upper floor. Okay. Read the menu. Think I can get me some popcorn before the show? The odd man chuckled. Oh, of course, Brianna, my treat. But let's find and fix my prism first, if you don't mind. Let's see, let's examine the front counter. There's a cash register and a scale. Underneath the counter were several boxes of candy. Let's see, an antique cash register was closed and a note was taped to its face. I picked up the note. A handwritten message. I reset the code to open the register drawer. Since you love games so much, I made a puzzle for you. Try not to forget this time, Jeremy. Toilet stalls, fortune teller cups, dressing rooms. You should be able to figure this out, right? Have fun. Love, Heather. Okay, so toilet stalls, fortune teller cups, and dressing rooms. Okay, so that's to open up the register drawer. That's kind of weird. I'm positive that one of the prism shards are in there. I just can't remember the passcode. My register drawer was locked, but didn't seem to be any open button. What is the code? 3 digits. Okay, so we need a 3-digit code, which is what? Like bathroom toilets, something else, something else. Yeah. Toilet stalls, fortune teller cups, and dressing rooms. So we're probably going to have to go and check out the bathrooms. There's probably going to be a number hiding in there. And we're going to have to find all these things. So let's write this down. I'm going to use my handy dandy notebook. Let's see. Toilet stalls. Fortune teller cups. Fortune cups. Count the numbers of each when we find them. Absolutely. And then dressing rooms. Alright. Let's do this. Who's Heather? Alright, well, let's just take a guess. 1, 3, 2. Nothing happened. Nope, we don't want to try again. something else. Examine the scale. Scale is used to measure amount of candy. How much? What was odd though was besides the fact that a dial was missing, that there seemed to be some kind of compartment inside, but the door was stuck shut. Interesting. Take some candy. I took a jumbo size of colorful candy from the shelves. Alright, we just stole something. Great. Examine the back counter. There's a large soda machine, oversized popcorn, and a stained microwave. Gross. Fortune cups? Are these fortune cups? Several. Okay, no. Those are just regular paper cups. Let's get some popcorn. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna wait to grab some snacks. Open the microwave. There's nothing inside. Gross. I think we're gonna have to come back to the soda machine. Okay, well, let's go back west. No, we're not going in there. We're gonna go north to the game room. The theater's arcade consisted of a few video games, a pinball machine, a crane grab, and a fortune teller. The fortune teller! We need to go do that. Okay, let's play a video game because XP wants to play a video game. Some of these games are pretty retro. As much as I'd love to play them, I gotta find the FilmMaker's Prism before it's too late. Well, fine. He's not gonna know. Look at the pinball machine. Destruct. I took a closer look. On the floor, there was a small handheld video game called The Game Buddy. I don't have time to play a silly game. You always have time to play a silly game. You always have time. Alright. The crane grab was one of those stupid machines with the claw that you can reach down to grab a prize. Never win any of these. Let's play the game. Oh, we're gonna need a quarter. So we're gonna have to play this. Stitched up here, it looks like if it's a little right of center horizontally and dead center in depth. We're gonna have to play this later on. Okay, examine the fortune teller. Fortune cups. An old fortune teller machine stood by me. I always found these things to be really creepy. There are 3 face-down cups, so there's 3 cups. So I'm writing that down. Each cup responds to a button on the machine. Insert a coin, I'll tell you your fortune. We're gonna need quarters. I was thinking of one of 3 balls, green, yellow, or blue. Each one's hitting a cup. Alright, so we're gonna need some quarters. We're gonna need some money. I don't know how you come to a movie theater and not bring any money. But we got 3 of them. So now we're gonna have to go to the bathrooms. So southwest and south. So we'll go to the men's room. Alright, so we went inside the men's room, feeling like a complete and utter creep. What's worse, the FilmMaker followed me inside. I hope he doesn't have to take a leak. It was inside the room were several sinks, 2 urinals, and a single toilet. Look at the urinals. So that's what urinals look like. Oh god, she's so sassy. In the toilet was a stall sure in need of a good scrubbing. I flushed the toilet, but it wouldn't budge, as though something was obstructing it. I believe one of the shards is in there. Who's gonna put a shard in the toilet? Seriously. Okay, let's see. Men's toilet. And then there's one in the register at the concession stand. Let's see. What the hell's a prism shard? Exactly what I was saying. Exactly. Who the It's a long story. It doesn't have to be a long story. The toilet in the bathroom was in need of a good scrubbing. What should I do next? Flush it or open the lid? I'm gonna say open the lid. It was stuck on with my fingers. I could feel a line of glue along one side of the lid. I know, toilet dive. At least it's clean water. Flush it. We're gonna have to get something in order to do that. We got candy. Use the sink. I don't need to wash my hands? Honey, you're just playing around with the boys' toilet. I think you need to wash that. Alright, well, I guess we're gonna go north. And let's go to the girls' bathroom. At least it's gonna be a lot cleaner. He had the decency to wait outside. Suddenly I felt a wave of vertigo. Ooh. Intriguing. Whoa, 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 whoa. Was that blood? I just got chills. The restroom was spotless and immaculate, as though it just was clean. Inside was several sinks and 2 toilet stalls. A plastic garbage bin stood along the wall. The bathroom exited northeast back to the lobby. Use the toilet. There's nothing I hate more than having to go in the middle of the movie. Okay, turn on the sink. You don't need to wash your hands. You just... That's going to need to learn some, some hygiene. Look inside the garbage. Someone emptied the garbage recently because all that was left inside was a small pair of tweezers. We're going to take the tweezers. You never know when a girl might need a pair of tweezers, so you took them from the garbage bin. That's just gross. Maybe we can use the tweezers in the boys' bathroom. Or where do you guys think we can use the tweezers? Don't forget, tweet out to them, guys. Anything that you think that, we can do, send out your tweets to them. And make sure you tag me in them so I can see them on the stream. Now you definitely need to wash, I know, right? I don't need to wash my hands. I was just playing around in toilet water and digging in the trash, but my hands are still clean, Mom. God, that's disgusting. Alright, let's see. We are going to go west now? No, we don't even need to do that. Now time for finger food. No kidding, right? No kidding. Okay, we're gonna go up the stairs and walk into the projector booth. Okay. Oh, continue. I'm like, where do we go? A large film projector was positioned in the center of the cramped space. A small steel cabinet sat against the south wall and a foldable metal table. In front of me, there were several pieces of audio and video equipment. Stairs led back down to the concession stand. We are going to examine the projector. It looked old but sturdy, and the back was a thin panel. The projector was positioned so that the lens was jutting out of the square. No reel was loaded. The panel was locked. There was a small 1-inch hole in the panel, as if a key should be inserted there. Can I use an item? Can I just use my pair of tweezers? I'm gonna use my tweezers. Oh, I can't use my tweezers. Look out the window. Okay, I looked out to them. Can I use my tweezers here? No, I can't. Something else. There's a cabinet. Okay, we're gonna look at the cabinet. Maybe there's gonna be something in there. We'll find out. I opened the steel cabinet and took a peek inside. Inside the cabinet, there were various office supplies. On the lower shelf was a bottle of fast-acting glass glue epoxy. Interesting. Oh, we're gonna need that for the prism, so why not? No need for anything. I closed the cabinet. Okay, inspect the equipment. This equipment seemed to control the theater's audio and video. On top of the electrical equipment was a blue CD case. Okay, seems to be... Do not concern yourself with technicalities. Okay, I will set the movie up for you to watch. This guy seems to know where all of his quote-unquote shards are. You would think he would know how to get them. The best of Eric Selva's voice. Oh, he's the guy from the live action. He's the guy from the live action. Look at the clock. 10:10, but it wasn't moving. The battery must be dead. Interesting. Use my tweezers. I guess we're gonna go back downstairs. We need to find the dressing rooms. Let's see. Curtains leading to the auditorium were the west and the lobby was the east. There we go. I stood in the center of the theater's grand auditorium. Wow, this place shares a lot of history. Surrounding me were several cushioned seats. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna search the seats. And we're searching. You didn't find a thing that could help you. That took a lot of time. 100 seats. Damn. Look at the stage. Behind the stage was a large movie screen. I suddenly felt very dizzy. What the hell? You guys saw that too, right? Like, he was dead? Like, he was just hanging there? Wow. I think we're gonna search the seats again. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, this game's getting a little weird. Let's see. Oh, wow. Okay. Tweezers? Candy box, a locket, glue. No. Let's see. Stage was west. Guess we're gonna go on the stage. Stepped into the stage. The podium was positioned on one side, and the back of the stage was the theater's silver screen. The auditorium was east, and maroon curtains led to the west of the backstage area. So, okay, so this is where we've kind of been. We didn't go this way, though. I'm sure we'll be fine. The wooden podium looked sturdy. Mounted onto it was a cheap microphone. The compartment underneath had several theater pamphlets. In another compartment was a metal flashlight. I'm going to take a pamphlet. Okay. You stole them from me, Josh and Sarah, blah blah. Performed every day at noon. Okay, so this is all about the different movies. Okay. Yeah, we know about that. We know about those. We are... I heard a young girl's ear-piercing scream. I thought that was my daughter for a second. I thought that was my daughter. You have had to have heard that. Heard what? I swear he's like the evil guy. It's like, next time, Gadget. I stepped back onto the stage. The podium was positioned on one side. The back of the stage was the theater's silver screen. Okay. Oh yeah, we went through this part. I can't count the number of times I've seen a movie on the screen with a dad. Each instant was magical, not because it's a film. You love my evil laugh. Yeah, sorry. This guy is so fucking creepy. He looks like he's got like the, you know, the flashlight underneath the face. He's like, I'm gonna tell you a ghost story. You know, like you're sitting around like the fire and all that. I'm so thrilled to have the honor of sharing with you my brand new movie as a tribute to your father. It'll be an experience that you'll never forget. I'm sure she'll never forget it. You'll probably kill her. She should run. She should run. Tweezers. Use the tweezers. Alright, so I guess we're gonna have to go backstage. I stood at the center of the theater's rundown backstage. Several barrels were scattered about the cramped space. A whiteboard hung on the western wall. The backstage area continued north and south. Curtains to the east led to the stage, and to the west was the theater office, which was locked. A ladder up to the catwalk above the stage. I guess we're gonna look at the barrels and just kind of work our way down. They're too heavy to move. Okay. Read the whiteboard. You stole from me, Act 1, love. Act 2, betrayal. Lucy, a little more anger. And Act 3, forgiveness. Meh. Stop wearing the green shoes. Where are the black ones? Todd. Alright, let's see. Climb the ladder or examine the office door. Let's look at the door first. The door to the theater was locked. If I want to get inside, I have to find a key. Damn, we need like what, like 3 keys now? And like 75 cents at least in quarters? Oh god. Alright, let's climb the ladder. Staying in the catwalk high above the stage, there's a small bottle of glue remover. It's good because we just picked up a whole bunch of glue. Take the glue remover. Alright, so we're probably going to have to glue something up and then take it apart. Animal with the tweet. Thank you so much, honey. Appreciate that. We are going to go back down. Let's see. The backstage area continued both north and south. So, which way do we want to go? Theater office was that way. Do I want to go north or south? Do you guys have a preference? North or south? I don't know. Let me know. North. You got it, ladies. In the northeast corner of the northern backstage area was a large wooden backdrop. Against the north wall was a large wooden chest. Next to the chest was a small workbench. Backstage continued south. South feels like going downhill. And the western door led to the men's dressing room. Stairs led down to the theatrical basement. Now we do need to go to the dressing rooms. We're going to look at the backdrop. The backdrop featured a crudely painted landscape. Is being okay. Blah blah. Marissa, thank you. Thank you. Oh, I appreciate it. This is my Twilight Sparkle hair. My daughter picked this out for me. Thank you. I appreciate it. We are going to look at the books. Romance novels, all of them. I mean, come on. Auburn hair. Who writes this crap? This is a very fun indie game called the FilmMaker, and it's basically a visual novel game where we are reading about what's happening. We got to solve the mysteries and find this creepy filmmaker's prisms. And we also have, hey Cos, how you doing, honey? I'm doing amazing. I'm loving this indie game that we're going to be playing tonight and tomorrow. Giving away a copy of the game. Hi, sweetheart. And the developers are actually waiting if you guys tweet to them anything that you like about the game, don't like about the game, everything. You know, they're there to answer it. The backstage, okay. Read the page. The page contains some sort of handwritten puzzle. Jill's good at solving these things, not me. Any case, I took the page. Let's open the chest. I believe one of the prism shards is in this chest. Dear developers, let the women wash her goddamn hands. You know what, Bandit? You should tweet that. You should let, I think Brienne, her name's Brienne. She needs to wash her hands after she plays in the toilet water. Okay, so we have a prism in the chest. Chest backstage. There we go. It was locked open. I need a 3-digit combination. Of course we need a 3-digit combination. And we need 3-number combo. Examine the workbench. A stained workbench providing the space for woodworking. Clamp is attached to one end. 314. Oh god, XV, you would. Alright, we're gonna do it. Enter the combination. That's not even the options. We're gonna do 6, 2, 8. No. It didn't work. Oh, I need a hint. A piece of loose leaf paper and a book behind the backdrop would give you the instruction taving the combination. Ooh. A piece of loose leaf paper and the book behind the backdrop. According to the journal in the men's dressing room, Eric and Melanie are really named Paul and Lucy. Lucy's favorite lipstick is found in the women's dressing room. Paul's CD case is found in the projector booth. Okay, we have the CD case. We haven't gone to the women's dressing room yet. And the color of Jeremy's sneakers are green, while locked in the chest can be determined by a backstage shoe rake and whiteboard. Convert colors to numbers to get the combination. Oh my gosh. Okay, so shoes equal green. The CD case was blue. And lipstick, I have no idea what color the lipstick is. That's gonna be in, you want the solution? No. Something else. So let's look at the backdrop. Let's look at the books. I thought there was, look at the books. I thought there was like a loose leaf paper. I guess not. Alright, well, I guess... That's what it said. It said that there was a loose leaf thing. There was a loose paper. Well, where's the loose paper? It was a box. The backdrop featured this. What should I do? Look at the books. And it says continue. And if you go to something else, that's basically their way of saying go back. So that's kind of that thing. Oh, here it is. It's in our inventory. I'm just dumb. I'm just dumb. Okay. Jeremy, hit your sneakers over in the chest. If you want back, you have to hit this. Okay, that's how we get the colors. Okay, so green equals blue. Or green equals 4. Blue equals 5. Now you have the code to the chest. Don't you feel smart? Okay. So realistically, we just have to pick the other color. I am curious. Enter the combination. 1. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. 4 and 5. No. We need... We need to know the order. We need to know the order. It's gotta be red. Oh, Lucy's lipstick. Oh, yeah, these numbers are gotta be switched. 5 and then 4. Okay. God, my nose. You guys keep thinking about me. Alright, so let's do that then. No, we don't want a hint. Enter the combination. So you said it's gotta be red. 1. And then the next one's gonna be 5, and the next one's gonna be 4. Tried to open the chest. Ooh. Okay, so red's not the color, so it's gonna be 2, 5, and 4. 2, whatever color 2 was. Inside the chest were several shirts, a pair of black dress shoes, a pair of green sneakers, and one sharp glass shard that belonged to a prism! Nice. It took the prism from inside the chest. My father had a chest just like this one. It's up in my mama's attic. I know, orange lipstick? But then again, I guess I really shouldn't talk, because I've got, like, crazy colors, too. Well, that's red. I've got blue somewhere around here and purple and all sorts of other crazy colors. You must have been close with him, your father. Of course, duh. Right up to the end, I miss him so much. Henry Auburn was the best daddy a girl could ever have hoped for. I remember when I was little, he would bounce me up and down on his knee while smoking his pipe. It always smelled like cinnamon, and it was a comforting smell. Daddy would watch movies to bond, and I felt so close to him when we did. He would tell me I had Mama in me, that fire that had always drawn him to her. He said I was a spitting image of her, both physically and in my heart. And that meant a lot to me. He worked as a laborer in the coal mine. He worked such long hours, inhaled so many kinds of toxins, and he did it because he loved Miss. When he was diagnosed with lung cancer, it was like time stood still. Nothing was ever the same after that hospital. We all went through the motions, got him his chemotherapy, made him comfortable, but it spread throughout his entire body. There's nothing we can do. Why is she telling him this? More than anything, I hated the helplessness that I felt. I went to the library, researched cancer until my brains couldn't handle any more information. The sleepless nights, the pain I felt. I read, but there wasn't any answers. I tried, and I failed. He was truly going to be gone. After his death, I transferred to oncology because saving other people who are going through the same thing he did gives me purpose. I need to help others. It's a drive that will never die in me. And here I am today, still doing it. Our family will never be the same without my daddy. In a way, all of us died with him that night. I'm so sorry for your loss, but I promise you your father's soul shall live on. But forget about all that. Let's continue. My prism is more important. Okay. So I guess we're going to descend the stairs. I am creeped out. I stood at the northern end of the basement. In front of me was a large open crate. Behind was a pallet jack. The basement continued south. An eastern door led to the storeroom. Stairs led back up to the backstage area. Let's see. A medieval sword. You mean like this? This is one of the coolest swords ever. That's the cool sword. Inspect the pallet truck. It's one of those things, how to use heavy boxes. You have no clue how to use it, you jack it up and you pull it around. Examine the eastern door. It was locked thanks to a flimsy padlock in the door. I would need a key. I can use my tweezers. No, I can't use my tweezers. Okay. Let's see, where are we? Well, let's go south. Along the eastern edge of the center basement hall was a large, sturdy ladder. Surrounding with several crates was a metal crowbar. The basement continued north and south. We're going to search the crates. And they're all empty. Well, what a drag. Let's look at the backdrop. Crudely painted dining room was most likely used in the theater's stage play. We're going to take this crowbar. Yeah, we're going to take this crowbar. And we are going to go south some more. The southern end of the basement contains several barrels stacked on a wooden pallet. Okay, well, I guess we're going to search all of these again. There was a small wooden peg, which I took. A peg for what? I reached my hand to open the boiler room door, but felt the sudden wave of intense nausea, which made me pull back. Something else is going to happen here. There's no need to go inside the boiler room. Let's look elsewhere. How do you know? And if you know, just do it. Just do it already. To examine the door, let us use our... I want to use our crowbar. I want to use our crowbar, yes. Please do not vandalize the theater. What? I'm trying to open this up. Stupid. Alright, let's go up the stairs. Backstage south. The southern end of the backstage area featured several barrels and a fire extinguisher. Along the southern wall was a large shoe rack. Backstage continued north, and a western door led to the women's dressing room. Stairs led down to the theater's basement. I guess we're going to search all of... Ooh, a pair of scissors. Just don't run with them. Of course I took the scissors. I'm no idiot. God, she's sassy. Alright, we're going to take a look at the fire extinguisher. Actually, that's like the one word you can't like scream out in a movie theater is fire. I think you can get arrested for that. Or at least in Illinois, I know you can. Examine the shoe rack. I wonder if there's a nice pair of heels in there for me. It's categorized by person. Yep, see, ladies is like, yeah, I know that one. All the compartments were empty except for the one labeled Jeremy, which contained a pair of black dress shoes. Intriguing. I wonder, do we have his green shoes? No, we don't have his green shoes. And we can go... Continue. Descend the stairs. I guess we're going to go west. Ah, the women's dressing room. Nice, XP. Very nice. Stepped into the women's dressing room. Inside was a single vanity hutch with a mirror. Several letters. Okay, let's take a look. Makeup was littered across the vanity, including several tubes of lipstick, an expensive-looking bottle of perfume. Let's see, whoever had plenty of shades of lipstick in every color, from pink to orange to brown. Yikes. Smell the perfume. Unless it has like lavender or vanilla. Not to be rude, can we please stop wasting time? I must have my prism. Okay, I'm looking. If a girl sees a bottle of perfume, she's gotta try it. Examine the necklace. The necklace sparkled in the light of the room. Were those real diamonds? I don't know, sometimes the fake ones sparkle a hell of a lot more than the real ones. Let's see. Can we use any of our stuff? Tweezers, glue. Maybe I can use my tweezers here. Nope. Look at the lipstick. From pink to brown to orange. That's where the orange comes in from. Depends on the cut. Good cut is way more sparkly than the fake one. That is true, Sora. That is true. I will give you that. I will give you that. I picked up the handwritten letter and read them over. Oh, they're love letters written by a teenage girl. How sweet. Alright, let's see what these teenage love letters. Dear Jeremy. Oh, this is Jeremy and Heather. Excuse me. I can't hide my feelings any longer. I really like you. I have for a long time. I'm sending this letter to you through Lucy because I know my dad wouldn't approve. He thinks I'm too young to know what love is. But he doesn't understand. I am in love with you, Jeremy. I'm hoping you feel the same way. Check yes or no. If you do, meet me in the storage closet. Ooh, yeah. At 3 o'clock today, and we could talk about this. Please don't tell my dad. Love always, Heather. That's kind of cute. Dear Jeremy, I had a really great time with you yesterday. 3 o'clock at the storage, closet. So much fun. It makes me so happy that you feel the same way about me. Lucy's being nice enough to continue to pass the letters for us. We just have to make absolutely sure that my dad does not find out. If he does, we'll both be in serious trouble. He'll fire you and ground me. He just doesn't understand love, except for the money. That, and you're 3 years older than me, but 3 years isn't a lot, especially when you're a teen. When do you want to meet again? Write me back and give the message to Lucy. She'll make sure I'll get it. I love you, Heather. Check yes or no. Do you love me? Check yes. Letter 3. Dear Jeremy, did you meet the new filmmaker that's been talking to my dad? I think his name is Mr. Ferrilsi. I don't like him. He's scary. My dad says that he can help the theater make more money, which can help pay for a better education for me, but still, I don't like him. I'm sorry we couldn't meet yesterday. I had a dentist appointment. Cleaning up the teeth. Maybe we can meet tomorrow instead. I miss you. I love you always. Schmoopsy poo. Who's Heather's dad? I guess he's the owner of the theater. He might be the one that got burned in the very beginning. I don't know. Jeremy, I think my dad knows about us. I think Mr. Ferrucci told him. Just to be safe, Lucy said this is the last letter she'll pass between us because she doesn't want to lose her job. I'm so sorry, Jeremy. I don't know when we can meet again. For now, we have to pretend like we have no feelings whatsoever. We'll find a way to make this work, though, I promise. Until then, no. I will always love you, Smoochy Poo. Love always. Me. Heather. Your lover. I'll meet you in the storage closet. 7 minutes in heaven. Okay. Hey, Magic, how you doing, honey? Alright, let's see. We're going to examine the clothes rack. 3 long dresses, 1 red, 1 blue, 1 white. Or 1 red, black, and white. How you doing, honey? How's work? So we gotta go back and up and then this way. So we're going to go east. We're going to go north. Is that right? Yes. And then we're going to go east. Mellis with the host. Thank you so much, honey. That's not what I wanted. Hey, why can't I go... I'm going to go west. Can I not... Oh, I have to find the key to do that. Damn. Damn. Alright, so we can't do anything going east here, can we? Look at the backdrop. So where are we gonna go? Do we have total stalls? Oh, toilet stalls. Yeah, we did do something with the toilet stalls, didn't we? We had to do something with the toilet stalls. Toilet stalls, fortune teller cups, and dressing rooms. Oh, let's go to the men's bathroom. We have the glue remover. We can get rid of the glue. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's find out, how do we get to the men's room? Okay, so we have to go south. Let's go south, and then we have to go east a lot. Yeah, east, and then south. Examine the toilet, and now let's use our glue remover. We're gonna use our glue remover. A liberal amount of glue remover to the base. Per the instructions, I had to scrub it with water. Alright. Flush. Okay, well, we can't still flush. But now we're going to be able to open the lid. What? Still stuck thanks to the glue? Along the base, I put a liberal amount of glue remover, which I know need to be scrubbed with water. Of autumn lube. Well, that is the watermelon stuff. Okay, so it needs to be scrubbed. Scrubbed with what? Can I scrub it with my shard? Crowbar? I can scrub it with my peg? I'm gonna scrub it with my crowbar. A crowbar's not enough to force this lid open alone. I'll need to remove some of the glue first. Yes, I know, I'm trying to! No, not with lube, with glue remover. The toilet lid is stuck. Well, yeah, yes. I like to do things differently. We're gonna use our tweezers here. You can't use the tweezers. Okay. Scissors. Let's cut the glue. We can't. Hi, pudfish. How you doing, honey? We can't because something's stuck in there. No, I'm sorry. Your name caught me off guard, honey. Your name caught me off guard. We need to figure out how to get this fucking glue off. Can we use... Maybe we can scrub it with the shard. We can't. This game is called the FilmMaker. It's a visual novel, and actually we have the Twitter account for them is actually being watched by the developers right now. So if you have any questions, or if you want to tweet out to them saying, hey, this is kind of interesting, or what's a hint on, getting, doing this, they will tweet right back to you. It's pretty interesting. So I want to... I need to do this, obviously, but how do I... Love letters. I need to open the lid. How do I scrub this stuff? Examine the east door. I have to find another key, of course. Okay, well, you know what? Let's go to the concession stand. Because now we can get... I think we can get into the register. Because we need something with the men's toilet, but... The registers... The note said toilet stalls, fortune cups, and dressing rooms. Which I don't know what the dressing rooms is for. Which is interesting, because here's the note for the cash register. I reset the code to open the drawer. Since you love games so much, try not to forget this time. Toilet stalls, fortune teller cups, dressing rooms. There was 3 fortune teller cups. So, oh, here's a hint. Yeah, I know what it was. So, let's try and enter the code. Toilet stalls. Was there 3 toilet stalls? There was 3 cups. Maybe there's 2 toilet stalls. And there were 2 dressing rooms. Oh, it worked! I am smart! That is smart. The instantly I pressed down 2, the register popped open. Not bad. Oh, I can use a shard? Oh, I can't. So the register is a prism shard and a roll of quarters. We can go play some games. Alright, guys. Wonderful. I can't emphasize the importance of these shards. Why are these shards so important to you? The prism, they formed the heirloom that was given to me by my mother. Without that prism, I am nothing. How did it shatter? Why are they scattered? To be honest with you, before his death, I got into, I should say, a contractual disagreement with the theater's owner, Todd Wickerman. That must be Heather's father. In anger, he stole my prism and broke it into several pieces. He knew of its importance to me and he wanted to hurt me. He told me I would never see my beloved heirloom again and purposely hid all the pieces so I can never reassemble it. But let's not speak ill of the dead. Instead, why don't you tell me a little bit more about yourself? You're an artist, are you not? Am I an artist, guys? Am I an artist? And yes, Malice, yes, I do have that. Yes, I am an artist. I like to sketch a little bit here and there. Yep, no big deal. MBD. You create art. There's no greater calling and seems perfect to unwind after a day at the hospital. See, he knows everything about us. This is like uber creepy, especially after like 6 months, because this is what, 6 months after the father died? Yeah, it can't possibly hurt. Let me give you my social security number, my mother's maiden name, and the last 4 of, or my blood type. Why not? Why not? Working at a hospital can sure push the limits, that's for sure. I work double shifts. I'm sure to be there more often than I'm home. It brings in the bacon. Keep paying off my mama's mortgage. Hopefully mama works. My coworkers are pretty nice, that's probably because I'm always offering to take their shifts. Pretty much a recluse. No time for friends? Okay. When I am free, I enjoy sketching and movies, especially B movies. That's why I'm here. Hi, sweetie. There's nothing more I love than escapism, except for my family. I would do anything for their happiness. You pour your heart and soul into your work and your family. I can relate to that, for I, too, do the same. Mr. Game Review, thank you so much for following. Appreciate that love and support. And meow, bitch, welcome to stream. Welcome to the crusade, honey. How are you doing? Mister, put in a capital MB for your own meow, bitch greeting. I like to think his movies are B movies. In any case, let us move on. On the front concession counter, there was a cash register. Okay, yeah, we already did that. Can we take some more candy? No, we already had some. Examine the scale. Maybe we can do something with the scale. From the side, the dial's missing some kind of compartment. Well, maybe we can use the tweezers here. Oops. Let's use the tweezers. No. Maybe we can use our crowbar. Let's use our crowbar. Crack this thing open. Okay, I guess we can't. Alright, I guess we're going to go to the arcade then. So we're going to go east, give a follow, and I'm going to resume my stream. Alright, see you later, honey. And let's go north. I stepped in the arcade, I heard a sudden loud bang as something heavy just crashed to the floor. Yikes. What the hell was that? The pipes, I'm afraid, they're quite old and tend to make loud noises. Think nothing of it. That loud crashing noise that almost just killed you. Don't worry anything about it, guys. Forget about it. Nothing suspicious at all. Nothing suspicious. Alright, so let's examine the crane game. Okay, looked at the stitch bears. A little right of center horizontally and dead center in depth. Alright, let's play the game. I'm gonna need to insert a quarter. Yes, you have a roll of quarter. Oh, I have to give you a quarter. My bad. Here goes nothing. Move the joystick right. Alright, move the joystick right. And move the joystick down. Move the joystick down. Down. Press the button. I guess. I didn't pick up the bear. Okay. We're gonna move to the right. Oh, it's gonna be dead center. Okay, so we got 3. So we'll leave it there. The fingers grip down. We got the teddy bear! Woo! Okay, I wonder what we get with the teddy bear. Let's see, what do I have with the teddy bear? Stitched up the stomach. Ooh, hold on. Equipped another item. We want to use the scissors. Ooh, there we go. We got it. A medallion. Small golden medallion in the shape of a lion head that I found hidden inside the stuffing of a teddy bear. Huh. A lion head. Why a lion head? Interesting. Oh, now we don't even have the teddy bear anymore. Sad. Okay, well, let's get to the pinball game. Play the game. Yes. There we go. Now we can play the game. We couldn't do it before. Ooh, got an achievement. Let's do something else. Let's examine the fortune teller. Alright, so let's read these instructions. Thinking of 3 balls, green, yellow, or blue. Each ball is hidden under the cup. She'll shift the cups randomly, but never moves the cups with the chosen ball. When she is done, pick the ball she's thinking and win. Yeah, let's try it. We have quarters. I thought I gave you them. Alright, there we go. Let's put in a quarter. Green, yellow, blue. Alright, let's do this, guys. You guys ready? It's the first and second cups. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be like this. Oh, jeez. Without showing you which. Under the first cup was the yellow ball. The blue ball was under the second cup. Lastly, the third cup held. Which one should we go with? Green, yellow, or blue? I'm leaving this up to you guys, because hell if I know. Which one should we choose? Green, yellow, or blue? I automatically would choose blue, because that's my favorite color. Oh, it's you, Derp. Nice. Which color? Blue. Oh! I need a hint. The discarded note in the projector booth trash can will teach you the secret. Discarded note in the projector booth trash can. Do I don't have a trash can one. That's interesting. Like, it can't be that difficult. It's gotta be one of the answers. Let's go with yellow. Oh, nope. Alright, we're gonna try again. It's gotta be green. It's gotta be green. Jeez. Now watch, it's gonna be like, it's not gonna be green. Okay, so we're gonna have to go upstairs. We're gonna have to go upstairs to the... Where is it? Theater exterior? Lobby? No, to the concession stand. That's where you have to go. Alright. No, I'm not gonna try again. So we gotta go this way, up the stairs, continue, inspect the equipment. Were they... I think so? I don't know. I don't know. Don't need anything. Inspect the equipment. Look at the CD case. Oh, there's a white CD inside. Look at the clock. something else. Well, wait a minute, where's the garbage then? Look at the cabinet and the table. There's the table. Okay, thank you. I was like, where's the table? On a foldable metal table, there was an old-fashioned microphone, coffee maker, phone, and several scattered movie tickets. Speaking to the microphone. Geronimo! Out of anything, why would you say that? We're gonna make a phone call. I'd like to phone a friend, please. Hello, she answered in a worried voice. Hi, Mama. You doing all right? Hey, you're calling her. It's not what? You got to the theater at 10 o'clock. It's been, what, maybe an hour? Yeah, work is, but I'm at the theater. Remember those old movies Dad and I got to go see? I won 2 free tickets to the premiere. Gerald was going to join me, but he changed his mind. So you're welcome to join me if you hurry. You're very kind, always have been. I think I'm going to stay in bed. Okay. I'll talk to you later then, I guess. I love you, sweetheart. At least she says that, you know? Searched inside the trash bin. Here we go. We're going to get our note. Thank you, Lou, for that tweet. Alright, here we go. Let's... Crumpled note. I finally figured out how to beat the fortune teller. Simple logic. The trick is to keep your eye on the yellow ball. When the curtain goes up, pretend none of the balls move and keep tracking it. When the cups are raised, if the yellow ball is where it should be based on where you tracked it, then yellow is the solution. Otherwise, the solution is the non-yellow ball that's not in that spot. What? What? Keep your eye on the yellow ball. If it goes up, pretend none of the balls move and keep tracking it. When the cups are raised, if it should be, then it's yellow. Alright, let's try it. Okay. Something else. Go down the stairs. Continue. Go east and go north. The fortune teller. Play the game. Yes, we have a quarter. Okay, yellow's in the middle. So it goes green, yellow, blue. So it doesn't matter what she does here. Okay. It doesn't matter. Under the first was blue. The green was under second, and lastly was the third. So the answer is green. How? But yellow was in the second spot. Green, yellow, blue. It doesn't matter. It doesn't. Magic 42. It doesn't matter what they do before that. We have tried. And they swapped the first and third cups. Okay. First and third, so that was green and blue. So blue's gonna be over there. Blue, yellow, and green. So... Okay, so I hit blue. Okay, I thought we chose blue before. Oh, poor Leona. I'm sorry, honey. Small key rolled down the slide of the base of the machine. I took the key. Alright, so let's go take a look at this key. I know, I thought we did too. We're like, oh yeah, we're gonna choose this. It came from the fortune teller. Interesting. Okay, so now we gotta find out which of these we're gonna go to. Try it many times. I don't know, that would have frustrated me. I'm like, I chose this. Okay, south. Examine the east door. I have a key. Oh, I can't use the key. Alright, let's see. We are going to go downstairs. Yes, we're gonna go all the way downstairs. West, west. Examine the office door. We have the key. Yes, the door locked. Okay. Wow. We're only 9% of the story? Oh my gosh. We might be playing this for a while, guys. New direction unlocked. You can now travel west. Okay, let's continue. Yes, I know. Thank you. Go west. I think I will. Let's see, the office. A theater office with wooden walls and a beautiful mahogany desk. Opposite of the desk was an exquisite bookshelf. Lining the walls were several pictures, including a painting and a framed photo. Inspect the desk. Old computer and blue binder. There were 2 letters. Let's read the letters first. I read the letters, both directed toward the theater owner, Todd. The first letter was written by one of the theater employees regarding the concession standstill. The second was typed by Claude. Alright, Jeremy's note. Dear Mr. Wickerman, the scale at the snack shop doesn't work right. The compartment only opens up when the weight on top is exactly 8 ounces. Interesting. So we'll have to go and put candy. Oh, the candy that we took, we got to put that on the scale. We're going to do that. My dear friend, you are well aware your theater's profits have risen, and you have never before seen thanks to the release of numerous films beginning with the ever so popular detective story. Now that you have more than enough money to pay off your staff and bills, I might humbly suggest looking into purchasing a larger screen for the auditorium. As it currently stands, those in back have a hard time seeing the screen as small as it is. Given how shows often sell out as of late, I feel it's both interest to look into other options. Please let me know your thoughts at your earliest convenience. Okay, seems legit. Okay, continue. Sadly, he never had the chance to respond. Open the binder. Inside the binder are several profit sheets. According to these, the theater profits have plummeted in 2009. Okay. Without you, this place would have shut down. It still did. A shame it had to happen to the theater staff. Alright, let's turn on the computer. So what did you miss? We got a key. We found out the key. We opened up the lock. So we went to the arcade and we got the teddy bear and we got the balls, which ended up being blue. Is the one we need to click on, which was our first one. And we used the key to get into the backstage center, so now we're in the office. And we're actually only 9% of the story done. Let's see. I booted up the program. Yeah, we had the glue remover before. We actually found the glue remover before you actually popped in earlier. We put it on the toilet already. Back, I think you were in at that part, but it says you have to scrub it off with water, which we don't have anything to scrub with. So that's kind of where we're stuck at the moment. We just don't have anything to scrub it. Which is why I was trying to, like, use the shard or the crowbar or the tweezers or just something, but we need something to scrub it with. I booted up the computer. The title says Todd's Employee Database. Personal information, theater personnel into 2 categories. Todd, Heather, and Jeremy. Todd, 53, father of Heather, 15 years. It's me, handsome as ever. Maybe I gotta go back in the cheeseburgers. The any key. You know what, Magic? Where's the Heather? Where's the any key? 14, daughter. My beautiful daughter, she works at the ticket booth after school and on weekends. She thinks she's in love with Jeremy. Pfft, like I'm gonna let her see that punk. Oh, that's so sad. Jeremy, 17. Worked at the theater 3 years. He handles concession stands at the theater, at least when he chooses to show up for work. The guy's a wise ass. He better not come anywhere near my daughter. What if it has a good couple? Magic, you crack me up. You really do. Lucy. Melanie, 20 years old, married to Paul. Lucy's sweet girl, good actress. She recently suffered a miscarriage. Oh. Sad. Paul, stage name Eric. Paul's a bit of a stooge, one of those nice guys. He sure can act. He's been complaining I make him do the cleaning here in the theater. If you only understand, I can't afford to hire a janitor right now. Sad. Power down the computer. Yeah, but where is that? Alright, I should continue. Did we do the binder? Yeah, we did the binder. Let me see. So we gotta figure out, we have to find a key to get into here. Maybe the same key will work. You think the same key will work? Let me see. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. This is new. Men's dressing room. Okay, this is new. Single vanity hutch with a mirror. 3 life-size mannequins. This is kind of creeping me out. I hate mannequins. Hate mannequins. You guys remember that horror game we did with that? Oh my god. Vanity was a comb. On the vanity was a journal photo strip. Read the journal. A guy named Paul Williamson. Oh god. Okay, the theater's been doing good the last few months. Oh, not good, not good. Profits have been declining. Lucy and I might not have a job for much longer. We can stop calling ourselves the stupid Sodomins. Todd won't let us use our real names in public. That's kind of weird. My escape from horror is insane, she describes. Wow. Okay. No, I don't want mannequins. I hate mannequins. My dinner out with Lucy last night was amazing as always. She said how much she loves my brown hair. Thank you, lucky comb. But back to Lucy. Something special between us, even after the miscarriage. She knows she still loves me. Damn, do I love her perfume. I've been keeping a journal that I make it look sappy. She says very sweet. I'm scared to let her know what's in here. Not because I have anything to hide, but because I pour my heart out into this. You know, she's my wife. Why would I be embarrassed? My head's itching. I hate wearing that stupid wig. Oh, it's not his hair. My hair is my most treasured asset. And okay, it is his hair. One Lucy gave to me. Oh, and I want to be able to eat again. I had to lose 40 damn pounds for this role. Jeez, boss asked me to do a bit of janitorial work. I swear he needs to hire someone to do that stuff, so it's not always me. Wants me to fix the lighting on the catwalk above the stage. I didn't bother to tell him that I'm afraid of heights. He wouldn't care. I've never actually been there before, so I admit I'm a bit terrified. It's curious to see how the auditorium looks. Guess tomorrow's the day I'll be able to conquer my fear of heights once I find the glue remover. Yeah, we already found the glue remover. Fuck the mannequin. Mannequin! Okay. Yeah, we read through that. Ah! Look at that! Look at that! We have a new key! We have a new key. Examine the comb. Several brown hairs tangled. That's so gross. That's so gross. Wow. Look at that smile. I don't know if you guys can see that. That's almost kind of disturbing. One of those automatic booths. Yeah, it's a happy couple, but damn, she's got a big mouth. Alright, examine the mannequins. I really don't want to. Ginger, blonde, and brunette. Okay, thank God I don't have to do anything more with that. Theater's last... Okay, you stole them from me. Not a big deal. Let's exit out. What are we missing? Oh, the newspaper review? Low budget. Yeah, I don't think that's too important to read right now. We need to go and find the other key. Was it here? Was this where the key was? That we have to go to? Maybe that's where it is. Examine the east door. Let's grab the key. Cheap key. Oops. Cheap key cannot be worked here. Okay. Alright, well, let's examine the soda machine. No. It's interesting. It's definitely an interesting. It's a visual novel, and like we were talking about earlier, Mals, if you actually put in the command game, you can actually tweet out to the developers right now and ask for hints, tell him what you like, what you don't like. He's actually sitting at his phone waiting for anything, which is pretty cool. You can use those hashtags and tag them, and if you tag me, it'll show up on stream up there in that corner too. Okay, we're gonna examine the scale. Let's see. In order to open, you must place exactly 8 ounces onto the scale. 28-ounce box of candy. Well, I know that. You need to open the box of candy with some scissors. Then you'll need to find a way to measure exactly 8 ounces from the 20-ounce box. Look around the concession stand area for this. Would you like the solution? No, I don't want the solution. So we're going to take the scissors and the candy. Let's see. A tire in an open box. So now we are going to have to... I think we're going to have to look at the back counter and grab a cup. Hey, how you doing, Kai? Guys, if we can give some love for Kai, that would be awesome. Another member of the stream team, the Crusade. Does a lot of Minecraft. Has some crazy hair, too. I love it. But how you doing, honey? We are trying to figure out how to measure out only 8 ounces of a 20-ounce box. Fill the 20-ounce counts and 8 is left. Okay, but how to get this cup? That's the thing, is like, how do you pick up this cup? But that is very smart. 12 and 8 is left. How do I pick it up with my pair of tweezers? I pick up a cup with the tweezers? Lady Di with the host. How are you doing, sweetheart? Another lovely lady. Let's see. How do we do that? How do we pick up? No worries, sweetie. You lurk away. You lurk away. Lady Di is the fiance of a partnered streamer. I believe Mr. Joker, if I'm correct. I'm getting married very soon. Yep. You gotta help him out with ice cream. Lazy stream for the first time in a long time. Nice! It's nice to get back into the swing of things. Let's see. How do I... Well, maybe a small wooden peg with tweezers? Medallion? Can I use my medallion here? How do I pick up this fucking cup? Oh, wait a minute, hold on, wait a minute. Maybe I can put candy here and use candy. There we go. Since the candy is complete level, there's 20 ounces left me 8 ounces. Exactly. Alright, we're smart. We're smart. That was all about the ladies on the game. Alright, so now we're going to take the rest of our candy. 8 ounces. Boom. Pop it right there. Take the prism shard. We got that one. Let's see. Concession start. Gone. Chest. Backstage. Gone. Darn right, Magic. Darn right. Seeing all that candy makes me think of my mama. She's always got such a sweet tooth. Season 2. Nice. Do I? How about you? Do you have a sweet tooth? I'll let you have some... Nah, I'm not even gonna go there. Guilty as charged, but Mama? Wow, I've never known anyone to eat sugar like her. Mama, my beautiful Mama. Let me just give you her first and last name. Sandra Auburn. She's the sweetest person on the entire planet. That woman always has such fire in her. Oh, jeez. She loved us so much you could tell that she was always the best whenever we were around. She had the home-cooked meal waiting for us each and every night. Southern cooking. Homemade biscuits and gravy, fried chicken and cheesy grits, smoky greens and ham. Mmm. Yum. Nice, Kai. I haven't had one of those meals since Daddy's death. My mama doesn't even come out of her bedroom other than when I help her shower and groom. That internal fire was doused with Daddy's cancer. She's never been the same, and who can blame her? Sad. Mama just lays in bed staring at the scrapbooks of Daddy. The doctor diagnosed her with severe clinical depression. She even tried to attempt suicide a couple of times. Thankfully, I'm always around and stopped her before she can jump off the roof or take a bottle of prescription pills. This game is so dark. She's always in a daze. I sing to her the same song she sang to me when I was little. It seems to provide her comfort. Sometimes I hold her, she falls asleep. She doesn't even know I'm there. I feel so alone. But I don't regret anything. My family's where I'm meant to be. Sorry, I didn't mean to go on like that. Creepy. My dear Brianna, please, I would love to hear more about your family. But we should continue, because my prism shard is more important. Why is this random guy, this filmmaker, care anything about her family? The way he's taking such an interest in her, it's really creepy. It's really creepy. So the question is, where do we go now? I really don't know. Alright, maybe we have to, let's use this and the glue. Let's see. We still have to figure out how to clean off the stuff in the damn bathroom. It's not like, you know, I have a scrub brush or a sponge or anything. But let's head downstairs. Let's head downstairs. Let's see what we can find. Backstage north or backstage south? Or are they just the dressing rooms? I don't know. Let's see. Alright, let's see. Shards. Descend the stairs. Alright, where are we now? Ah, basement south. Kitty's fabulous dirt off. Search the barrels. Examine the eastern door. For some strange reason, I was unable to get myself to go inside the boiler room. Aw, Hal, thank you so much for that, host honey. Thank you so very much. Along the eastern edge was a sturdy ladder with several crates. Search the crates, which I think we did already. Yeah, we already did that. Continue, but you know, we're gonna look just in case. Nope, we already did that. I'm gonna go north. Examine the eastern door. Okay, so that was locked. Do we have another key? Oh, we have a cheap key. Okay, let's see if we can use the cheap key here. Yes! Okay, we got someplace to go. We got the basement north to go. You can now travel east. Why, thank you. Alright, oh, here's the storeroom. Nice. Jerry cans. Alright, the storeroom was a little bit more than a closet-sized room with shelves full of supplies lining each wall. On the left was a dry sponge. That's what we need for the toilets. That's what we need. Good night, Magic. Well, not good night. Have a great rest of your day. And tomorrow, guys, if you have not followed Magic, make sure you guys do. He is going to be playing Disc Jam, which has beam integration with it. And he's also going to be doing some Jackbox and a whole bunch of other things. Make sure you give that Aussie a follow. You will not be disappointed. I'll be there. The right side was a matchbook, and the door to the west led out of the basement. Let's pick up everything. Take the dry sponge. Let's take the matches. What time? He typically starts streaming at about 5 o'clock Central Time in the morning, and he usually goes till about 8 or 9 o'clock Central Time, depending. I'm thinking he'll probably go to 8 or 9. For Magic, that he starts at about, I think, 9 o'clock Australian time. Definitely about 9 o'clock at night. He is, we like to call him the Good Morning America show. Examine the shelves. You won't be disappointed about it? No, you won't. I am positive. Especially since he's going to be playing a competitive game. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be a side of Magic we haven't seen before. Alright, let's see. We gotta go south, and then we've got to go... Oh yeah, to the bathrooms. That's where you gotta go. South, east. East, east. South to the men's bathroom, we are going to use... Hi, sweetie. Oh, here we go. There's my little Mercy. We're going to use our very, very dry sponge. Okay, and we are going to use that on here. It is going to work. Oh, maybe we... Oh, you know, hold on. We got to use it in the sink. What do I want to do here? You want to wash your hands. We can wash the sponge, but we can't wash our hands. That's gross. Okay, so we can soak the sponge now. Now we're going to go back and examine this toilet. Let's see. The wet sponge. Open the lid. Oh, it's still stuck. Okay, there we go. Oh my god, cat, quick, pet it. This is Mercy. She's our little cuddle bug. She's shy. And then we got Justice, who's sleeping down there. Vigorously scrubbed off all the glue from the toilet. Luckily, after a few minutes of hard labor, the glue remover worked. Alright, there you go, sweetie. A few spots of glue remained, but at least most of it came off. Achievement for so much toilet examination. You know what, ladies? Send a tweet out to the developer saying, I want the achievement of toilet examination and not washing your hands. That's just gross. The toilet in the bathroom stalls ensure of need of a good scrubbing. So gross. Okay, so now it's still stuck. So now what we're going to do is we are going to get the crowbar and pop that shit open. There we go. Sure enough, that inside the toilet was a sharp piece of the FilmMaker's prism. Yes. I took the prism shard from inside the toilet lid. Oh, we're 18% now. Nice. I'm so glad Gerald's not here to see this. The last thing I need, my brother teased me about reaching inside a toilet in the men's room. I've been frostbitten bad. Your hand looks like I've been frostbitten bad. What? Oh god, it's the poop shard. I was like, what? FilmMaker laughed. I would imagine you two must have been close. How should I reply? Well, yeah. Yeah, he's my brother. We're inseparable, except for when Daddy died. You seem quite fond of him. Well, not in that way. A few years ago, Gerald was going places while I took my art class. He played basketball in college, and he was real good. I mean, really good. God, once again, she's telling him his life story. This was his number. This is what classes he took. This is where he was on Saturday. Glued to the hip. Pretty much inseparable. We used to joke that he was the peanut butter and I was the jelly. But now I don't even know who Gerald is in some ways. After my father's death, he quit playing basketball and got a job as a prison guard at the state penitentiary. But it's more than just him unexpectedly switching jobs. He completely shut me out. Everything's so forced and formal with him now. And any chance he gets to be away from us, he takes it. He doesn't come by until late. Who knows where he goes? He visits with a formal hello, grabs a frozen meal, heats it up, eats it, and then leaves. Gerald and my dad had a very strained relationship growing up. They were always at odds. Daddy pushed him hard in some ways, and I know Gerald has a lot of resentment for that. But he loves him. He loved him, and I hope he knows that. Guess he just didn't know how to bond with his son. I miss my brother. When he agreed to come to the movie, I got my hopes up. And he made a lame excuse and left. He's a vampire now. So it's just something I have to accept, but that doesn't mean I have to like it. I'm sorry, Brianna. I wish Gerald could have joined us this evening. It would have made you happier. I think you didn't want him there because you locked the doors. It's alright, Claude. I think what my brother needs now is time. He's had 6 months. Inside the... Okay, yeah. Let's use the sink. So you don't need to wash your hands. He still doesn't need to wash their hands. Hey, little Dade, what's up, honey? Alright, so we've examined the toilet. We're done with the toilet. Nothing. Alright, so we can leave the toilets. Now the question is, where do we go next? So we went to the arcade, we did the concession stand. What do we need? Poop shards. Maybe we can glue the shards together? Glue. Well, we need 5 shards. We have a book of matches. Scissors, which we've used. Tweezers, which we've never used. We haven't used the medallion. We haven't used the peg either. Yeah, I'm sure we need more. It's just, what do we need more of? Okay, I'm going to take a quick break, guys. I'm going to fill up some more water, and we will be right back. I'm going to leave this music on because it's really kind of nice. So we will be right back. Alright, we are back. And to answer your question, Kai, let's see. Oh, to answer your question, partners and pro users. So if you are a Beam Pro user, you actually can be on 4 teams. And they'll probably open this up to everyone in, whenever they do. Do we get the peg from the stage area? Or do we need to use it there? I don't know. It just says a small wooden peg. Apologize, my throat's kind of going a little weird. So maybe we go to the stage. Malice, what do you think? What do you think we need to do? So let's go to the stage for now. Let's search the seats again. Nope. Look at the stage. Oh yeah, you're pro. You have to just go into your account and then you just activate #December. So click on your name in the top right corner of Beam, go all the way down to account, and then activate #December. I have 4 shards. I have 4 shards. We have matches, a peg, a medallion, glue, and tweezers. And a locket. So I'm not really sure what we need to do with this. So we're going to examine the podium again. I'm not really a margarita person, more of a martini or daiquiri. Was it? Oh, you know, we never took the flashlight. Clicked it on and off. We took the pamphlet before. Yeah, we already got one. Maybe we need the flashlight for something? That, no. Look at the screen. I can't count the number of times. Blah, blah, blah. You want something sweet because you want tacos too. Search the stage. Maybe we haven't searched the stage before. Ah, a trapdoor must lead below the stage. So that's how the magicians do it. You mean David Blaine isn't really, you know, magic? Let's open the trapdoor. I couldn't find a way of unlocking it from this end. Ugh. Really? Well, where's the trapdoor? Where are we? We're here. There's a trapdoor, so we need to go... How do we get to the trapdoor? Maybe we have something that we can open the trapdoor with? Alright, so we're probably gonna have to go, like, downstairs to open this, aren't we? Yeah, I think we're gonna have to. That's what I was just thinking, honey. That's what I was just thinking. Alright, let's keep going. Let's see, climb the ladder. Oh no, that's just the catwalks. Up on the catwalk. Alright, so we gotta go south. Look at the fire extinguisher. Okay, hold on. We have a fire extinguisher. Why would that be important? We have matches. So we're gonna set something on fire. We're gonna set something on fire. And then we're gonna have to use the extinguisher for something. That's what I'm thinking, at least. Descend the stairs. Search the barrels. Okay, we can't use that in there. Examine the eastern door. Then we'll be allowed to show. Yes, if it's a real thing, absolutely, honey. Examine the eastern door. I was unable to get myself to go inside. Maybe we can get in through the storeroom? Search the crates. They're all empty. Can't use anything down here. The backdrop. Have you gotten a code for We the Happy Few? No, I have not. I have it on my list for Keymailer, but I have not. Oh, this is interesting. Hold on, this is new. I climbed the ladder and found myself in a small shaft underneath the stage. Go through the trapdoor or climb down the ladder. Where are we? Oh, there's no maps. Okay, so what we need to do is let's get our... Yes, Keymailer, honey. Go check it out. That's where you can hook up your YouTube, your Twitter, your Twitch account, if you still have a Twitch account, and they send you keys for free games if you actually, you know, promote it. Okay, let's see. Yeah, it's the first one that I still haven't done. So go through the trapdoor. It was locked. 3 wooden small holes were embedded. Ah! 3 small holes. Hold on. We have a peg. Maybe we can use the peg with this. Oh, you need all the pegs to do that? Really? Shit. Alright. So here's the question. Okay, so we need more pegs. Okay, let me write this down. We need more pegs. We need to figure out how to get... Wait a minute, did we get the shard from the toilet? Because we opened it up. Maybe we need to flush. Did we ever flush that toilet? Let me see. Let's go up here. Look inside the crate. Here's the basement north. Inspect the pallet truck. I thought I did. I'm trying to remember where we got all of, but we didn't flush afterwards. Okay. Alright, let's see. Alright, so now, okay, let's go. Let's get out of here. Climb the ladder up. Hey, Momo, what's up, honey? Climb down the ladder. Now where are we? Where are we? Okay, we want to go south. Go south, and we want to go up the stairs. Okay. Let's go back to the bathroom. East, north. Oh shit, where are we? Where have we gotten the shards from? That's what I'm trying to figure out. We got one from the concession stand. We got one from the men's room, I thought. I don't know if we got one from the register, but we got the roll of quarters from there. Let's see. I flushed the toilet. Okay, well at least we flushed the toilet. Okay, there's nothing else in there. Okay, so we took care of that. Okay, so let's get out of these. Examine the door east. If I get inside, I knew I had to first find the key. Alright, so let's go back to the concession stand. Let's read the menu. So little cash. Front counter. Look at the register. Open the register. Okay, so we got the thing out of the register. Let's see. Let's go back to the office. Well, this is interesting. Investigate the painting. This is new. On the office wall hung a money painting. Look at the photo. This is new too. The frame photo featured the theater staff. A nameplate under the photo. Yo, Matt, thank you so much for following me. Appreciate that love and support. And meow, bitch, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the crusade. How are you doing, Matt? Let's see. We did get the shard from the concession stand, from the register, and from the candy for measuring out the candies. Let's see. A nameplate. Heather. Oh, that's Heather. Melanie, I guess, whatever. Continue. Wonderful people. Each and every one of them. Alright. Maybe we need to burn some of these? Maybe we have to use tweezers? Is this game any good? It is. It's very good, FilmMaker. Alright, it's called the... Jeez, sorry, cat. It's called the FilmMaker, Yo-Yo Matt, and it's basically a visual novel. I would kind of, I actually really enjoy it. I'm very much like this. You have to find out, all the different shards. You have to find out the answers to what's going on, why there were such brutal murders here. It's very interesting. We've been playing it for almost 3 hours, and we've only gotten about 20% done. So, I mean, it's got some good gameplay to it. You can pick it up on itch.io for $3.99, or we are going to give away a copy of the game either today or tomorrow. Most likely tomorrow. Let's see. So, let's see. I think that's everything we can do here. No, no, no. This is something like this. Yeah, called The Room. The Room is amazing, amazing game. Backstage north. Open the chest. Unless I'm looking for an extra pair of sneakers, there's nothing else I need from inside that chest. Okay. So I think we got the one that was in this chest. Oh yeah, the workbench. There's something going on with this workbench that we need to do. Maybe the medallion we have to use with the workbench? Yeah, the room. And they even have a room 2. And I think there was a room 3 that we just recently played, maybe about a month ago. I think. Can I use this on the workbench? Okay, we have to find them all and then we have to take them to this workbench. But until then... Alright, so... Actually, Momo, if you type in the command game, you can actually tweet to them right now. They are waiting during the stream to see what you guys have to say. Let the devs know that this game would look better and larger. That's what I was thinking, Malice. I was like, I thought we had them all. Because... But it says we have 4 glass shards belonging to the FilmMaker's prism. Unless... You know, unless we have it someplace else. There's gotta be... I'm thinking we missed one. And to be honest, I'm thinking there's something else going on with this office because there's a lot of stuff to look at. Oh, this is interesting. I stepped in the office. I swore I saw a man sleeping at the office desk. This is different. You want an option pat down the FilmMaker. This is new. That's the guy that the shadow lit on fire. We're seeing like all these desks. Inspect the desk again. See, there's got to be something more here besides just this. A computer, a binder, a bookshelf. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, this is new. Also on the desk was a square wooden box. Read the books. I'm a nurse, not a businesswoman. Okay, whatever. Examine the box. A picture of a lion on top of it with a small indication. Wait a minute, hold on. A small gold medallion shape of a lion's head. I want... There's the last prism shard. Right there, guys. I knew something had to be in this office. I knew it. That's it! The last shard. Take it and find a way to restore, then we can proceed. Hell yeah. It's like you have all this stuff in here. For your point, what would you like to know? Where are you from? When did you start making movies? Do you own the theater? Why'd you show your films here? Get out the glue! Do you own this theater? Do you own it? No, I'm afraid I'm merely borrowing the space for the night, thanks to a kind soul who provided me access for this special occasion. You certainly did a lot to help this place. What brought you here to the gateway? I'm drawn to kindness. Thank you, Momo, for that tweet. Enlarge pictures, decrease the font, and use entire screen. Visual novel. I would agree with that. I don't need to see so much of his creepy face. I hope this answers some of your questions. Before I'll tell you more soon, but we should get a move on. My shards are more important. Alright, let's see. Investigate the painting. I'm gonna look at the photo again. Okay. Let's get out of here. We're gonna go to Backstage North. Let's examine the workbench. Let's get our all 5 shards. So pressure with the tweet. Thank you so very much. I put some glue on the workbench. They won't stick to themselves. Well, obviously. Okay, placed glue. Now I can get the shards. Where are my shards? There we go. And I'm gonna put the shards on the workbench. Oh, this is exciting. I cannot thank you enough. But truly, I sense some hesitation. May I ask, do you trust me? I honestly, I don't. I don't trust him. What do you guys trust him? Yes or no? And honestly, you know what I want you guys to do? Guys, send out tweets to Unimatrix Games. Send out a tweet and say, you know, use the Unimatrix, use the hashtag visual novel and say, do you trust him? Yes or no? Like, I don't trust him. No, I just met you. I mean, he seems to know a hell of a lot. And he's just ultra creepy. So it's like, but then again, it's like they're forcing that ultra creepiness on you so that you would choose that you don't trust him? Or is that just like your true gut? Go the safe way, ask why. Kind of odd thing to ask. Suppose is, well, do you trust me? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Which way, guys? I'm a naturally trusting person, so I'm gonna respond the way I would. I'm gonna say yes. He's creepy, but he hasn't done anything to hurt me yet. And I do have a thing of matches. Then he kills her. Oh, great. There we go. Dead. Way to go, Momo. Thank you. You truly are kind, Sabrina. I'm honored to have you. You may proceed with the recitation. Assemble the pieces. Well, like, okay, I guess we're going to glue them together. And then we're going to assemble the pieces. I've got clumsy hands. I don't do blood work without some kind of tool. Place the pieces on the clamp. What? I can't assemble them? Oh, I need tweezers. God, when they say shards, I'm thinking you've got like prism shards, you know, like big pieces. I'm not thinking like little itty bitty things. Held them in place. That's where the tweezers come into place. Okay, assemble the pieces. Oh, we already put them together. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry, Brian. I'm sorry. I thought we didn't. Okay. Now we clamped them. Glacier achievement unlocked. Not bad. According to the instructions, the glue should only need a minute or 2 to dry. Wonderful. You've seen my movies several times, Brianna. While we're waiting, tell me, which of my films are your favorites? She actually loved The Count. She loved The Count. She actually said that she watched this movie twice in her journal. There's nothing better than a horror flick. Except for when she kills you. Interesting choice. Although I have a feeling that my latest masterpiece, Primal Atmosphere, will prove to be your new favorite. Why is that? 'Cause I'm gonna kill you! Nah, let's say it has a far more personal connection to you. Oh look, the prism is ready. Will you check it out for me? I don't know. I don't know what these odd letters are. It's really kind of strange. I really don't know. They've been there the entire game, just randomly on and off. Oh wow, that's really pretty. I gingerly... Anana Moose just tipped $5. Moose. Thank you, Mr. Anonymous or Mrs. Anonymous, for that. And don't worry, there were no mooses harmed in the making of that. Thank you so very much. I truly appreciate that. I gingerly removed the prism from the Anonymous. I'm thinking from like, what was it? You know, Monty Python. When it's all about the mooses. Okay, while fragile, the prism pieces held together. The gloom seemed to have worked. Alright, good night, Miss Sora. Have a great one, honey. Find 5 prism shards and scatter and mend them back together. We got it. Done. I handed the prism over. Oh, look how creepy he looks right now. Ugh. Met to your satisfaction, Claude? Now, why can't he do this? Why couldn't he do this? Oh god. This is not good. Then Claude began to laugh. It was a horrid, twisted sound. The howling grew louder and louder. I felt a sudden wave of vertigo. And now, he rasped, the final show can now begin. Oh god. Oh god. My legs buckled and I collapsed to the wooden floor, no longer able to hold my own weight. What's happening? The enigmatic filmmaker ignored my pleas. Quiet on the set! Lights. Camera. Action. The man's smile chilled me to the bone. Oh my god, this is like fucking creepy. I'm gonna screenshot this shit. That is just... Everything went dark and I fell into the abyss. I knew we shouldn't have trusted him. But I'm a trusting person. Act 2, Saving Souls. I woke up sometime later and gasped. A ghostly figure was staring at me. Oh my gosh. Good. You're finally awake. Current objective. Claude betrayed me. The minute I handed him the prism, he started to laugh and then he disappeared. I don't know what's going on. To be honest, suddenly the theater looks abandoned and I can't get out. I've got a bad feeling. I wish Dad was here. Okay, where are we? Oh, we're still here. Okay. Where am I? I admit it, I was freaking out. The same place you've been this whole time. The Gateway Theater. But it looks so different. It's a long story and I cannot stay here any longer to tell it. This is odd. Can I see a screenshot? There will be many compatibilities with the language. I'll wait, Momo, if you want to take a screenshot of that. Be like, phew. Yeah, I see it. That right there. That letter A. Come find me out in my office when you're ready to talk. All of a sudden, the man vanished. Meet the ghostly man in his office. Okay, let's see. Brianna's journal. What the hell? The instant I handed the filmmaker, okay, came to the theater looked very different. Only the ghost of the theater formal. I don't know. Did I mention that he died? No. Well, he did. Wish my dad was here. Okay. Todd's in the manager's office. Okay, good. Look at the backdrop. Let's see, look at the books. Okay, so basically this is all the same thing. Alright, let's go down and to the left. Oh yeah, no worries, Momo, no worries. The theater office featured a black and wooden walls and a worn mahogany desk, yeah. Yeah, right here, honey. I'll even put the mouse there. Hello, I said try not to panic. You asked me to meet you there. The man's eyes swelled. My daughter. He took my daughter Heather. Who took her? Your daughter? Who took her? That filmmaker. I'm Todd Wickerman, the former owner and manager. It's my fault that everything happened the way it did. How is it your fault? Because I let it happen. The signs were all here. Yes, they were. I let money cloud my judgment. I told myself it was a coincidence, that he could have nothing to do with it, but deep down, I knew it was him, and everyone paid for it with their lives. I need details. It all started late last year. Our profits were dwindling and had been for years. The drop had really started to spike. People would rather go to the Cineplex and then see state-of-the-art movies and come see a live play. Well, that's kind of true. Lay off most of my staff, keeping only my daughter and Jeremy. When one of our stage productions, Eric hung himself from the catwalk. That's the person that we saw earlier. The production's other star, Melanie, was devastated. She and Eric were married. Their real names were Paul and Lucy. In any case, Eric's death was the first time I seriously contemplated closing down the theater permanently. That's when he showed up. He called himself Claude, the independent filmmaker, once who never had before seen film noir masterpiece. I was deeply impressed. I felt enraptured by the film. It moved me like no other film had. It was as if time itself had frozen. My existence ceased to be for the duration of the movie. The whole experience was emotionally exhausting, but I knew just how dangerous that film was. But no, I was naive. You see, the lead roles of the film looked unnervingly like the late Eric, but instead of feeling horrified, I took that as a sign the film was meant to be shown here at my theater, so I never questioned it, never even considered the possibility that something was dearly wrong. I made a deal with Claude. He would continue to create new movies for me, and in exchange, he guaranteed that our profits would soar, but only if I continued to showcase his films exclusively in the theater, and I agreed. Tell me about your daughter, Todd. Heather was... No words can describe how much she was to me. She was the only thing on this earth that was of any real value. I was obsessed with money. Who was Jeremy? A boy, 17 years old, who cleaned up the auditorium after each show. She liked him a lot. They tried to hide it from me, and I knew. Thank you, Momo. Why did Eric kill himself? It was because he was devastated over his wife's miscarriage. He'd taken the news hard, understandably. Yeah, I don't think he killed himself. She suffered toward the end. She had just had a miscarriage, and her husband committed suicide. Can you describe Claude for me? He was tall, had a thin black mustache, wore a black suit with a red bow tie, carried a mysterious cane with a prism on top whenever he went. Although he had no limp. Oh, a cane, because he had no limp. Yeah, there's all kinds of talking going on in here. Astaire, you can never muster the courage to return. If you ask me, he was pure evil incarnate. So first Eric died, then he made a deal with the devil. What happened next? Audience poured in to see a detective story, and just as he predicted, the theater's profit began to soar higher than they'd ever seen before. But the joy was short-lived. Melanie committed suicide in one of the theater's restrooms shortly after the film's release, which is why we saw the blood all over the mirror. I assumed she was distraught over the death of her husband, so she had taken her own life as well. Some sort of Romeo and Juliet love thing. And although I can see how cruel it was in retrospect, I downplayed the significance of her death in my own mind at the time because the mystery of it all drew in a crowd. Our profits increased even more, and the theater became the new local hotspot in town. So what if the price to pay for the success was just one more death? That's horrible. Yeah, this company has actually put out several text-based games and visual novels. This isn't the first one. This game is actually the second of a series of 3 games, which is kind of interesting. But they put out games for PC, Android, and iOS, so definitely, check them out. And that would be Ultramatrix games. Or, I'm sorry, Unimatrix games. I remember reading the news about the suicides in the paper. I had no idea you considered it a positive thing, and that's horrible. No one regrets my thoughts or actions more than me. I guarantee you that. It was a few days later, Claude had a new film, The Count. It was about an evil vampire living in a dark castle. I was too thrilled by the prospect of doubling our sales to notice that the lead actress resembled Melanie. Did anyone else notice a resemblance to the deceased stars? Did you? No. Shockingly, no. You're not alone, as if all those films were put a spell on those that viewed them. Can you believe that we didn't receive one single negative review of any of these films? Not a single one. It's unheard of. Something wasn't right, and I was just too foolish, too greedy to see. Then what happened? God, I want some popcorn here. I just like, oh, this is just sucking me in. Well, my daughter died, right on the theater stage after it happened. I shut myself out from the world. Everything I thought I had ever cared about paled in comparison to the despair that resulted from her death. Then Versuel visited me to share his condolences. There you go, Gold Wolf. Thank you. He also told me he had a new film. This one was an anime kids movie called The Fuzzies. The only live person in the entire movie was Heather. And so I wasn't too so even I wasn't too stupid to notice. I confronted, and he confessed to all the deaths, but he's not a murderer or some deranged lunatic bent upon killing them. No, I'm afraid it's far worse than that. You see, Claude is a demon, one who steals people's souls and casts them as stars in his film. I know how ridiculous that sounds, but please trust me that it's all true. He feeds upon the joys audience and experience when watching his films. He's nourished by it. Is that insane, or does that make sense? That's a little weird. What do you guys think? Is that insane? Or does that make sense? I love the story. It's insane. It is kind of cray-cray. It sounds like a plot to a really bad movie. You mean like a B movie? I can see where you're coming from, but you must believe me when I say that this is true. The fact that you are able to communicate with me here now should be enough proof of that. Because you are probably dead. The new movie that's going to come out, that Primal Aroma, whatever. I bet you she's the star, and that's why he's like, oh yeah, it's going to have a connection to you. My first instinct was to attack him, to cause all sorts of pain and suffering. But then he told me if I ever wanted to see my daughter, I'd have to remain quiet and let the movies continue to run. You have to understand I was desperate, willing to do anything if it meant having my little girl back, anything. I was so terrified for my daughter, I complied and sold my soul to the devil. How does he steal souls? How should I know? He told me that he steals the souls, uses the souls to create his movies, and then feeds upon the joy. Without any souls to capture our audience, he'd die a miserable death, I hope. In any case, I started drinking then. I used alcohol to shut out my emotions, to isolate myself from the world. Jeremy died next in the arcade. His soul was cast into the sci-fi movie called Aliens from Mars. That's when I finally came to my senses and realized I had to stop this madman. Against his wishes, I threatened to close down the theater for good. This angered Versuel, who in turn threatened me. But I was not deterred. What more could he do to me after all? Kill me? He had already taken my daughter. I had nothing left to lose, so I remained firm. In a mad rage, I grabbed his cane and threw it across the room, cracking the prism on its handle. Later, I hid the pieces so the prism could not be reassembled. Furiously, Versuel murdered me here in my office by setting fire to the room. I was asleep at the time, too, and too drunk to even realize what was happening to me. So you see, my friend, it was my fault that all these good people were killed. My fault Versuel still lives to this day. I should have never put money above my family, and never made a deal with that man, that FilmMaker. If you're dead, how am I talking to you? Are you a ghost? My soul is trapped, captured by Versuel and infused, no doubt, in one of his films. Until my soul is released, I can never pass on and rest in peace. And until my daughter's soul is released too, she is doomed to haunt this cursed place. If you're trapped here in the theater and so is your daughter, I'm guessing I can talk to her too. And what about the others that Versuel murdered? Are they here? My guess is you'll be able to speak to anyone who died here. To find them, go to the spot where they were murdered, as we're unable to wander far from that location. Just do me one favor. If you speak to my daughter, tell her I'm sorry and that I love her. Well, he can't tell her himself. Of course. I promise. Thank you, friend. You truly are one of a kind. The ghost quickly cocks his head and scrunches his eyebrows. Wait a minute. What brought you here to this theater, friend? A ticket? The devs want to know, do you have the Japanese pack installed? I don't think so. I just installed the game normally. Yeah, I don't really think so. I just installed it normally. I don't speak Japanese. I received a free ticket in the mail for the premiere of the new movie called Primal Atmosphere. When I came in the theater, it was empty, other than the filmmaker himself. It must have been for Sewell's plan all along. No one was left to run the theater, forcing him to find his souls elsewhere. So he lured you here to watch his next film, Primal Atmosphere. Must be the movie he made with my soul. Friend, you must leave here before it's too late, otherwise you'll suffer the same fate the rest of us, or be stuck in the theater for all eternity. I want to leave. Do we want to leave, or do we not want to leave? Which one do we want to do? I don't know. I want to leave, or I won't leave. Yeah, I kind of want to leave too. I want to get out of this crazy place, but I doubt Sewell will just let me. Not after all the trouble he went through to get me here. I really love her hair. I really do. You're right, of course. It may be too late, but the fact that you're still alive means he must want something of you. You spoke to him, tell me. Did he ask you to do something? He asked me to find several pieces of a prism and put them back together. The apparition snapped his fingers. Of course! The prism on top of his cane. That must be it. The source of his power. When I threw his cane across the room, the prism broke into several pieces. He must have weakened. He needed another soul, and so he arranged for you to watch his new film. But before that, he needed you to restore the prism to bring him back to full power. Tell me, friend, did you complete the task? Yes, I did. The last I saw of him, Claude, he was holding on to the restored prism in his hand. Then it is as I feared. The filmmaker has his powers back. Now he may be stronger than ever. He plans to kill you, I think. Why he hasn't yet, I do not know. But I don't understand. If the prism is the source of his power, then why didn't Sewell die when you broke it? A very good question. Perhaps the prism wasn't shattered and only broken into 5 pieces. Find the prism and thoroughly destroy it, and you will banish Sewell from our world, ridding us of his evil once and for all. Alright. So we just completed that. Now we have to talk to the other ghosts in the theater. Let's see. Brianna's journal. Like a bad dream. I love cheesy movies. Okay, so that's just a little bit of what's going on. Yes, that's pretty much just... Whoop. Ask where the other died. In what order? Okay, let's see. So we gotta go Eric. Up on the catwalk. Eric in the catwalk. And then we have Melanie in the bathroom. And then we have Heather on stage. And then Jeremy in the arcade. That was the water that we heard, you know, the pipes. And then last was I in the office. Okay. Asked what to do next. For your souls, I borrowed a book from the library that describes how to do it. It's gotta be around here in the theater, then find his prism and destroy it. Alright, well, goodbye. See you later. Alright. Let's see. Inspect the desk. Should we take the peg? Oh yeah, we still need to take the peg. On the desk, a scorched letter was on the desk. This is new. The letter, which was completely burned as if scorched by fire, was written by Claude, being a formal request to showcase the movie. So this is new. A scorched letter. Try not to get down. I've read over your financial reports, and while I must admit that my face turned blue, they should not depress you. Adamantly believe that there's hope for your theater. What you need is something new to attract your guests, something that cannot be found at larger cinemas. I can help you with this. I'm the creator of several original independent films. That's just what you need. Okay. So, we need to go to the catwalk, which is where? Backstage North? Is that up here? Oh god, that's... It should not have scared me, but it honestly kind of did. I was not expecting that. A skinny young man. Do a little dance on the catwalk. Do my blue steel. Hey, you there. Can you help me with this light? Excuse me? You don't like doing that. Todd asked me to reposition a light over the stage, but I can't seem to grab it. My hand goes right through it. He must have not known that he was a ghost. Tell me what you're doing right before I came up here. What is the last thing you remember? Todd asked me to reposition a light because it was shining in my eyes a bit during the play. It suddenly felt like odd. I had an inner shiver, although someone was up here on the catwalk that didn't belong. A few seconds later, the feeling went away and you showed up. Interesting. So you were in the theater stage play. What did you think of it? You stolen from me? Performance of my career. My wife Lucy is an amazing writer. Okay. Ask about the others. Let's see. Lucy's my wife. Ask. Oh, yeah. Ask about Fursual. I'm afraid the name doesn't ring a bell. Why should it? I guess that's it. Say goodbye. Sure, the ghost jokes make me adjust the light all by myself. Should we talk to him? Alright, well, we didn't get anything from him, so I guess that was just kind of weird. Like, why? Why did we do that? Okay. So I guess we're gonna go to the bathroom. Okay, we're gonna go to the right. Oh, wait. Oof. Well, we can't talk to her yet. Ooh, the concession stand looks kind of creepy now. So it's the lobby. Wow, this place looks really kind of creepy. Okay, nothing in the bathroom, but we're gonna go to the ladies' bathroom. Oof. The restroom was covered in dirt and grime. A large mirror behind the sinks was cracked. Looked at the mirror. Something horrible happened here, obviously. Well, you know what? When we're doing our Bloody Mary in the bathroom, we always have to use the toilet. And the toilet's no longer worked. That's okay, we just pissed our pants anyways. Oh, she's pretty. Because someone's on their period. Oh, jeez. Before I was able to say a word, a ghost spoke in a panicked tone. Who are you? Stay away from me. It's okay, I won't hurt you. How do you know I can trust you? FilmMaker told us we can trust him. Look what happened. He killed me. Why are you so worried? You're dead. What more can happen to you? I know. I heard about what happened. Oh? And what are you going to do about it? Alright, Miss Sassy Pants. I'm going to stop him. It's the last thing I do. Stop him? How? I don't know you. Where's Todd? I want to talk to Todd. Todd's dead. If you want to talk to someone, it's got to be me, like it or not. That madman! She looked up. For Sewell cannot be trusted, she verbally proclaimed. No matter what he says to you, no matter what he offers you, do not trust him. I already did. I trusted him once, but I won't make the same mistake twice. He killed my husband Paul, too, didn't he? I tried to tell others that Paul hadn't killed himself, but no one listened. No one understood Paul like I did. They thought I was distraught over my miscarriage, but I know better. He wouldn't have left me. Not like that. Don't do it. Tell me about your husband, Paul. That man was so in love with his hair. It was his pride and joy. I bought him a cheap comb once as a gag gift. And he treasured it, calling it his lucky comb. And he hated having to wear a wig over it during the play. Paul was amazing. Alright, Paul and I met during a stage. He always made sure to tell me that he loved me. Okay. Let's see. Tell me about the play you starred in. You stole him from me. Paul and I wrote together. Of course, we never got the credit, at least not as ourselves. Although those stage names mean anything. Anyways, it's a story about love, betrayal, hardship, and friendship. It's wonderful, at least I think so. Gritty realism, fancy romanticism, witty dialogue. It had it all. The play may or not have sold many tickets, but it was the pride of both of our careers. Okay. Ask about the others. Todd Wickerman was my boss. Nothing more, nothing less. I lost interest in any friendship with him when he insisted on calling Paul and I those ridiculous stage names. Heather, on the other hand, she's a doll. She's so sweet. She's convinced that she loves her coworker, Jeremy Rebus. She's a little naive, I'll admit, but there's something compelling about innocent youth, isn't there? So I helped pass along a few messages to the boy. As far as how I felt about Jeremy in return, well, I'm not sure. He seems to like her well enough, but how well do you know boys? Or you know how boys can be at that age. Alright, say goodbye. Hi, Marissa. How you doing, honey? Continue. Please save us. Alright. Let's leave. Okay, and then we gotta go to the stage. Alright, seen from this angle, there was a ghost of a young girl. So let's search the seats again. Okay. Yep. That was before the theater changed. Maybe we have to... a single odd-looking pair of 3D glasses, which I took. Alright, let's see. Let's put on the glasses.
I got blue hair. You gotta have blue hair.
Alright. So the 3D glasses, we're gonna have to figure out what we gotta do. Stepped on the stage, a podium was positioned on one side, the ghost of a young teen girl. The auditorium was east. Okay, well, let's talk to the girl. Hello? Hello, is anybody there? Yes, I'm here. I'm on the stage. I can't see you. Come to think of it, I can't see anything. Is it because I'm dead, isn't it? Should we tell her that she's dead, or should we dodge the question? I mean, I think she would appreciate the honesty. And she already kind of knows. So, what do you guys think? I don't know. I don't know how she get the English granny voice. Yes, I'm afraid you are. I'm Heather. It's nice to meet you, miss. I know that I died. I was killed by that man. I'd rather not talk about it. Tell her that her father is sorry. Your father sent me, Heather. He wanted me to tell you that he's sorry and that he loves you. I know he did. Daddy always acted like money mattered more than me, but I knew better. He cared about me very much and never meant for any of this to happen. Oh, I hope he doesn't feel responsible for this. It really wasn't his fault. He had no way of knowing what Mr. Fursuel did. But at least he and Jeremy are safe. They are safe, right? No. They died shortly after you did. I'd rather be honest with her. She's a teen girl. She's, you know, sensitive. That evil man, why would he do these horrible things? But wait, how do you know this? I spoke with your dad earlier. He sounded okay. He was worried about you, actually. I was so mean to him. Do you know that the last thing I said to him was, I told him that I hated him. And then he died. And then I died. I have been so worried that he thought I meant what I said, but I didn't. I was just mad because he told me he didn't want me to spend time with Jeremy anymore. Why didn't your dad want you and Jeremy spending time together? Jeremy and I have known each other since we were little. We grew up as best friends, but recently I realized I cared for him more than that. I loved him. But Daddy says I'm too young to know what love really is. And he doesn't like that Jeremy is 3 years older than me, so he told me that Jeremy and I cannot hang out anymore. Jeremy didn't know how he felt, of course, not at first. We both worked at the theater after school, so we saw each other all the time. But he thought of me as just as a friend. So one day when I was feeling bold, I wrote him a letter. And Lucy, the actress in our theater play, passed the note with him, without telling my father. She was so nice. She told me that she met her husband, Paul, when he was only a few years older than me, and she understood what I was feeling. 2 days later, Jeremy wrote back and told me that he felt the same way. I was so happy. Lucy continued to pass letters between us, and we started sneaking away from our jobs every chance we could to spend time together. It was wonderful. But one time, Daddy caught us, and then he threatened to fire Jeremy. I begged him not to, and Dad finally agreed, but only on the condition that I would never talk or see Jeremy outside of work again. I had no choice but to listen. So we worked together 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It was hard. Jeremy and I couldn't even risk seeing each other anymore, so I wrote him one last time to explain why. Then Lucy's husband, Paul, killed himself, and that made Lucy sad, and then she died too. Dad got stressed, and I was scared. 2 people I knew had just died. I didn't understand why. I tried talking to Daddy, but he was too preoccupied. So I went to Jeremy instead, and Jeremy stayed with me. He comforted me. But then my dad found out and exploded. I've never seen him so angry before. I know my dad wasn't really mad at me. He was mad at everything that was happening in the theater. But at the time, that's when I told him that I hated him. And I never saw Daddy again after that. Do you happen to know where Lucy kept those letters you wrote, Jeremy? I'd like to see them if you don't mind. Lucy kept a few of the letters in her dressing room. I have all the ones from Jeremy at home. Did your dad ever show you any secret passages in the theater? The only one I know is a trapdoor that leads from here on the theater stage to the basement below. I think it may have been used for magic shows when the theater was first built a long time ago. We never used it for anything ourselves, though, although my dad did sometimes go through the passage. I'm not sure why. Tell me a little bit more about Jeremy. He loved video games. I pretended to like them, too, although it's just an excuse to give us something to talk about. Okay. Say goodbye. I'm afraid I have to go, Heather. That's okay. Take care. Examine the podium. Something else. Can I open the trapdoor? Alright, so we have to go to the arcade. I cannot use this here. 3D glasses? Nope. We're gonna go north to the... Oh god, that looks creepy. Okay. Talk to the boy. Oh, he is cute. The ghost looked up. Hey, you. Have you seen Heather anywhere? She's on the stage, but she can't come here, I'm afraid. That's kind of cute. That's the first thing he asks, you know, is, where's my girl? Heather's my girlfriend. Her father owns the theater. Aww. So he really does like her. He's not, like, using her for anything. I'm dead, aren't I? It's not that hard to figure out. I'll explain why I can't see anything beyond this arcade and why I can't walk away from here. But to be lost in an arcade, I mean, at least you got shit to do. This is what the afterlife's, huh? Not exactly what I imagined. Well, you're trapped here. He's a demon who feeds upon people's happiness. I know how messed up that sounds, but believe me. Ooh, chills. It's true. Wow, too cool. It's just like the plot of my favorite video game, Super Soul Suckers 4. Oh, God. So I take it you like video games. Oh, yeah, I play them every chance I can get. Most people think they're a waste of time, but they don't realize how much you have to think in games. They keep my mind alert. They help with hand-eye coordination. Not much a waste of time in mine. See, exactly. Exactly. I like that. And tell me about the other people. Didn't spend much time with the actors. Okay. Obviously, I knew her father. I knew Heather. Okay. Ask about Claude. The filmmaker would say I tried to stay far away from him as possible. He was not someone you want to get to know. Ask more about Heather. You had feelings for Heather. She was okay, I guess. We had a lot of fun together. Her dad didn't like me, though. He didn't want us to be together, so we always had to sneak around. One time he caught us kissing in the storeroom, and he almost fired me. My mom wanted to kill me when she found out. I guess she got her wish there, huh? I have to go, Jeremy. It was nice talking to you. 35% done, not bad. Alright. I see dead people. Achievement unlocked. I think I've spoken. I need to find me some information on souls and how to free them. Todd mentioned there's a book somewhere around here. I just gotta find it. Alright, so what I think we're gonna do... Oh, wait a minute. Did we look at the pinball machine? Take the game system. Alright, we're gonna take the Game Buddy. Alright. And... Malice, do you think we should find the book and then call it a night? Or do you think we should just keep going a little bit? Because I want to try and finish this up by Friday. But we are 35%. Maybe we'll carry it over till Monday? What's your thought on that? What do you think? Maybe Friday and Monday we'll do this? Okay. Alright, let's keep going. Let's see if we can find... Oh, nothing here to examine. Let's see, where can we find the books then? Maybe they'll be upstairs. I'm done messing with those counters. Okay. Let's go up to the projector booth. Let's examine the projector. Open the panel. The panel was locked. So do we have a key? Maybe we have a key. We don't have a key. Oh, 2 small pegs. We needed the pegs for something, didn't we? What do we need the pegs for? Look out the window. To the main theater. We need a key for that, and the demon didn't want us to go in there. Yeah, that's right. He didn't. Okay, so there's got to be something else going on in here. Ah, or 5 old film reels. There definitely weren't in here before. We're going to take these reels. Detect the story of the Count. Okay, these are his movies. Alright, so we're probably going to have to examine that again. No dial tone. Oof. No time for fooling around. Search the trash bin. Oh, look at this. We found more stuff in the garbage. I don't know. Probably next week, XP. We'll probably jump in a game for that. Burn them. Yeah, we should. Inside the trash bin were several torn up pages of script from Claude's movies. Let's see. Ripped up scripts. Cute Fuzzy. Let's play a game. Fuzzies. Yay! How do we play? Each one trades a shiny to answer a riddle. What the fuck do we get out of it? If you answer the riddle right, you get a new shiny. Yay! Searching through trash cans. Yeah, I know. It's just like Stardew, right? I don't know if the protagonist runs back to the cabin. Interesting. I wonder what... Hey you! Man the weapon systems! Let's take these Martians out! This is so horrible. It's so horrible. Alright, so let's see. 3D glasses? Nope, can't be used here. Let's see. Maybe we can... Well, the trash bin is empty. Maybe, yeah, we can... The 5 reels? We'll put that in there. Oh, you can't. Alright, we can't. Okay, maybe we can examine the projector and put the film reels in there. I should start up the projector before loading any film reels. Small 1-inch hole. Maybe I can use the locket in there? No. We gotta be able to use something. So we're gonna have to show the movies. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, this is my thought. We're gonna have to show the movies to an empty theater. And because there's no one in the theater to like get excited over the films, he's not gonna have anything to feed off of, so then therefore he's gonna have to leave, or he'll die, or whatever. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to put the movies on the reel. On reel. But we need to open it up, so we need a key. Need a key. I'm writing this all down. I got all my notes like all over the place. That's what I'm thinking. At least that's what I'm thinking. Okay. Inspect the equipment. Or maybe we can do this. Why would I want to turn on the audio system? It's not going to sit down and watch a movie. Yes, you are. Look at the clock. The battery is dead. Okay, so where... Read the whiteboard. The whiteboard contained a list of names, each written in red mark and crossed off. Eric, Melanie, Heather, Jeremy, Todd. Below the names was another name. This time was written in blue marker and circled. My name, Brianna. Okay, we're gonna... If it's written in blue, I wonder if we have to use the 3D glasses. No, we can't. Climb the ladder. Oh, jeez. He keeps scaring me. Let's go at the stage play. Can we tell him that he's dead? Can we talk to him about he's dead? No, we can't. Okay, yeah, we're just... Goodbye. Goodbye. You're creeping me out. Alright, let's see. Maybe his stuff is in the office. Ask where the others died. Okay, so now we did. What should we do now? We've talked to all of them. Free our souls. I borrowed the book from the library. It describes what we do. Yes, where's the book? Where's the book? Investigate the desk. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Investigate the painting. With burns that resembles a demon. See, that was completely different. That has changed. And look at the photo. Oh god, the photo's like burnt. Oh my jeez. Okay, 3D glasses cannot be used here either. If any of my mods needs to go, like Gold Wolf or anything, if you guys need to go, feel free. You know, I know we're going beyond our time. In front of me stood Todd Wickerman. He reached towards the money paint in the wall and opened it. Behind the painting was a safe. Todd entered a combination, took a document out of the safe, and he closed the safe, sat down, and read over the document with bitter expression. He didn't seem to notice me. Great. Another month, another decline in sales. You guys saw that too, right? Like the whole screen like flashed. Another surge of dizziness. Todd Workman disappeared out of the audience, or out of the office, returned to its current state. The hell is that? Some kind of flashback? The theater's office featured blackened wood walls and a wood mahogany. Okay. That was just weird. Okay, investigate the painting again. Ah, open the painting. Behind the painting was a safe. On the safe there are 4 buttons, each a different color. Red, black, green, and blue. Red, black, green, and blue. Here's a puzzle. The safe was locked. If I was to open it, I'd have to press the buttons in the proper one. Ooh, I wonder what color. Blue, black, green, red. I need a hint. You ask Todd about the safe. He'll direct you to a scorched document on his desk that contains clues. Numbering the colors is key. This is the score. Oh, here we go. Red, blue, black, green. Red, blue, black, green. Yeah, I'm gonna see what it says, because I already know it's red, blue, black, green. According to Todd Wickerman, the combination is 4, 2, 3, 1. Green, blue, black, and red. Green, blue, black, red. That's actually kind of cool. So you can't really get too stuck in the game. You can always just keep moving forward a little bit. Inside the safe was a wad of crisp $100 bills, a thin key, and a scrap of paper. Not one to leave stuff behind. I took everything. That says AOL. I got what I needed. I closed the safe and the painting. Scrap of paper. Only a portion of the handwriting is legible. Heather, everything ever... Huh. Something ever happens to me. Look behind a brick under blank. Something to find something. Help you live the blank life. Alright, so something for Heather. If anything ever happens to me, look behind the brick under blank stage. Under the stage. Okay, so there's gotta be something in the secret passages. It's gotta be something with the secret passages. Okay, continue. Let's see, what else do we have? 3 glasses, a game buddy, money, and a thin brass key. Okay. Oh, that key. We need to go up to the... under the stage. Yes, exactly. Under the stage. Let's see. Open the trap door. Oh, we're gonna have to do it from down below, aren't we? Yes, descend the stairs. We're gonna have to go up the ladder. Search for a loose brick. One of the bricks was loose in the left wall. Behind it was a sparkling diamond? Shine bright like a diamond. Why, Todd, I believe you've been holding out on me. Wow. So now we have... This must be worth a fortune. 3 small wooden holes. Okay, so maybe I can use this on there so far? I don't have enough pegs. Of course you don't. Continue. Climb down the ladder. Alright, let's see. We're gonna go out. Go up the stairs. And... No, we don't want to go to the women's dressing room. Where are we? Oh, that's why. So we gotta go north and then we gotta go east. Talk to the girl. Did I ever show you any secret passages? Maybe I can give... Can I give that to her? I can't give that to her. Okay, never mind. Maybe we can use the diamond to cut something. Oh, we can use the diamond to cut his prism shards. Yes, we can. Uh-oh. Vertigo and the room spun around her. Uh-oh, here we go, guys. Something else is going on. 2 actors, Eric and Melanie, were wearing their wardrobe practicing lines on the stage. Not without you. Hold on. Maybe you should walk forward here, not before the not without you part. Yes, perfect. Okay, it's kind of cute there. You know, you're kind of going back and forth. Okay, we need to go up the stairs to the projector booth, and now we have the little key. We can look at this and we can use this. What? I want to use the key. Fuck. I cannot use the key here. Where else can I use this key? Good night, Momo. Have a good one, honey. Alright, I'm really kind of confused. Look out the window. With the thin key? What do you think, Malice? What can we do? Alright, what is... We have to find more information on how to free trapped souls. We gotta figure out how... Where is this book at? Where is this book? Okay, we have a key that goes... Whoa! Went to the lobby, I felt a wave of vertigo. Another one. Uh-oh. Before I knew it, Todd Wickerman and his daughter stood before me. I want you to go tell Melanie that she and Eric may have to start limiting their shows to weekends only. You're still into the ticket office. How many times do I have to tell you, Dad? Their names are Lucy and Paul. You don't treat them like people. They're employees, so as long as they work for me, I'll call them what I like. Here comes Mr. Creepy. So the doors, front doors open and walked Claude. Greetings. Is this a bad time? Not at all. Who the fuck are you? I'm the answer to all your problems. Claude Versoul at your service. Oh yeah, that's evil. I have an important offer to make you, Mr. Wickerman. Another strange surge of dizziness and everyone disappeared and the lobby returned to normal. That must be how he first met him. Yeah, but where is that? Oh, okay. Examine the east door. Ooh, I have the key! There we go. The ticket booth. You were right, ladies. You were right. The ticket booth. We now travel east. There's too many keys and too many locks. It's like, wait a minute, which one does this do? Which one does that do? Oh wow, it's still raining. Stepped inside the cramped ticket booth. The outside world taunted me from behind the thick glassed windows. On the booth's narrow counter was a newspaper, several pamphlets, and a small metal crank. Yeah, there is. You know, if it was like, you know, a blue lock and a red lock, you know, that would make a little bit more sense, but it was just a small key, a thin small key, but a small key. Alright, we got this pamphlet. We're gonna totally take the crank. Examine the tomb? The tome? What's a tome? Myths and legends. Ah, this is the one that we want. This is the one that we want. There's a lot to take in, but it certainly explains everything that's happening here. So according to the tome, Claude is a spirit, probably a demon, who possessed some poor filmmaker. Spirits feed upon the emotions of the living, and so he's probably feeding off the joy people felt when watching the films. Ah, tome means book. Thank you. Appreciate that. I've experienced firsthand what it's like to watch those movies. It was a magical experience, like getting transported into another world. I bet Versul somehow brought each of us into the spirit realm without us knowing it. The joy I felt seeing those films wasn't real. It was an illusion he created so he can feed off of me. Explains why I always felt so drained after viewing them. Intriguing. While Versul fed off his audience, he was also collecting souls of the theater employees and infusing them into his films to make them stronger. Todd suspected that Versul's power originated from the prism, so he broke into separate pieces that weakened Versul, but it didn't kill him. And with the last ounce of strength, Versul killed Todd. Then he ran out of souls to collect, and he needed to find another. It's when he lured me here to restore the prism and return him to full power. The ticket I presented to Versul when I first entered the theater, would that have contributed as a gift? Now that's a creepy thought. But why hasn't Versul tried to kill me yet? What's going on? I have to figure out why this gift thing. In case, I'm not going to let him get away with this. I'm going to free the trapped souls of the theater employees. I'm going to destroy Versul. No mess around with Brianna or Brianna. Find information on how to free the trapped souls. Infuse the souls of the... Okay, well, we will. I need to see this. Wow, this is going to be a lot to read. So I'm going to kind of just skip over it. Dark arts. Infusing the souls. It's unable to pass. As a result, it gets trapped. Okay. The spirit captures the soul, voluntarily releases it. A third party transfers the soul to a new vessel, or the physical form of the spirit is captured and killed. Must find an object that symbolizes something that the trapped soul must love and like. Okay. So maybe for, was it Jeremy? Yeah, maybe for Jeremy it would be his little Game Boy thing. Can overpower the spell that binds the soul. The third party must then find the essence of the trapped soul. Oh jeez, this is gonna be difficult. Physical embodiment of the spirit captures the soul and be released. Okay. To do so, humans must first possess a tangible item from that realm, which can be anything from ancient relic to a simple piece of paper. Ah, Heather's love letters. That's right. We could take those. Didn't even think about that. We got the $100 bills that the owner had. Got the love letters from Heather. Got the Game Boy from the guy. The lipstick and the green shoes. No, I don't know about that. He loved his comb. Remember, he loved the comb for his hair more than the shoes. Let me see. So what is this thing about gifts? What did she love? She loved him. Go with that. Okay. Humans require food. What is this gift thing? Fuse the soul after the host's body dies. Prone to taking... Okay. Well, thank goodness I'm not drinking tonight, right? Okay. Manage to attach to a host and spirit home, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Wow, that's a lot. Read the newspaper. Front page of the newspaper contained an article about Todd Wickerman's death and supposed involvement. Okay, so we'll read the newspaper. Yes. Yes was next to die. It was Innocence. Maybe the script of their play, he credited her with it, and she says, ah. But do we have a copy of that? Best Elementary Psychologist Award. Lives in Brookfield. Everyone died in the office. I was doused in alcohol. That's interesting. That is very interesting. Matches. Money, diamond, crank. Okay, so, oh, a 1-inch pole. That is going to be what we can use upstairs. Let's look at the box. Okay, well, we can't do anything with that. So we're going to go up the stairs. We're going to use our little crank in the projector booth to open that up, I think. Spirit liked to steal souls because it makes them stronger. Was trapped inside of the movies. Oh, this is starting to get really good, guys. Okay, we're going to take our crank, examine the projector. It fit perfectly. Now don't forget, guys, this game, $3.99 on itch.io. And this game is also being greenlit on Steam. Let's see, inside the panel there are 3 flip switches and a dial labeled focus. I need a hint. After you turn on the audio and video equipment, you'll need to use the switches to turn on the motor and lamp in that order. Third switch toggles between the 2 options. Then you should adjust the dial. Okay, turn on the audio and video. Okay, so we need to turn on the audio and video. There we go. It's like we tried doing it before, but it didn't work. The prism should be the focus. Ooh. Ooh. Yes. Oh. Is it Catherine or is it Jane that's on the account? Because damn, you're smart. Let's see. Look at the clock. Catherine. Nice. Okay, let's oh no, yeah, no, go back. Lots of gaming. Lots of gaming. Okay, open the panel. We're going to flip the switch, right? You use the switches to turn on the motor and the lamp in that order. Okay. Flip the switch. Motor was set to off. Lamp toggle is set to 2. Flip number 1, the motor. Lamp. Turn that on. And the third switch is toggle set to 2. Okay, let's turn that off. Okay, we're going to turn that off. Okay, so now we're going to turn on the motor. We're going to turn on the lamp. And we're going to turn on the toggle. And then adjust the dial. There's nothing on the screen to adjust. Maybe I have to put the film reels in here. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Let's set this back. Let's put that back to 1. Let's turn these back off. Okay, let's see. What was the hint again? The sync. Okay, so you have to flip the motor on. Toggle. Then the lamp. Ooh. I flipped the second switch. The projector's lamp came on. Blurred test. Image the projector down. Okay, so something's doing good. Something else. There's 3 switches. Film reels? No, I didn't. No reel. I need to put that in there. Okay, start up the projector. Alright, let's try this again. Let's try this again. No, I really don't want... What is adjusting the dial? Oh! Oh, I think I did. I think I'm all done with the projector. Any reels I load up should be straight onto the screen. Oof, okay. Film reels. I place the film reels in there. Okay, what should I do next? Load the projector? Which film? Which one should we do? Does it matter? I mean, Eric was the first to die. He was up in the catwalk. Oh, which one did he do? Which one was he in? Did it say which one? He was in Aliens. That's right. Oh, Aliens. Continue. Let's see. It was loaded. Look out the window. I was playing on screen and felt drawn to it. I felt like I was supposed to... Oh, yep, I gotta use my glasses. Let's see. 3D glasses. I put the 3D glasses on. I felt a sudden pull in the pit of my stomach. Jeremy was the aliens. Okay. No worries, Mina. We're still going. We're still going, honey. It's a mission. To kill Martians. Thank you so much for that, host, honey. Ship's log, Captain Jim Killiam reporting. It's been 8 days since the last Martian attack, and Atlas is still under repair while orbiting the planet. No, that looks like... That looks like the kid from the... No, Eric was the husband. I think that was Jeremy. I think we got that switched. I was inside the film. He stood before me holding the cane with his prism. You know what I miss most in the classic science fiction? The cliche, the tongue-in-cheek humor, the cheekiness of it all. That's why I tried to encompass all those things into my film. Just so I can even see the strings holding up the spaceships. Now that is style. Versuel disappeared. I stood inside a small lift. It was me in front of the computer console, hanging onto the walls a brass plaque. A glowing portal flared in back of it. The lift itself exited north. Read the plaque. Oh, jeez. To boldly kill what no man has killed before. Captain Killiam in command. It's kind of creepy. But the main power is failing. Oh, look! We got portals! We got portals! Magic portals! I appeared inside the portal and saw the theater's projector booth within. I'm gonna enter the portal. Okay. Examine this. We're gonna load the projector again. I'm gonna go with the detective. So I think we had those switched. Look out the window. 3D glasses. Because we're looking for Eric. Or maybe we have to do them all. A dark, stormy night that sent a chill down your spine. Detective Dick Rome was alone in his office after hours, contemplating whether he should wash down the last shot of whiskey with a rum and coke, minus the coke. My type of guy. Then there was a knock at the door. Oh, that's when she came in. All legs, no heart, the kind of woman you'd take to hell and back. Well, she'd leave you halfway behind on the trip. Alright, Autumn, have a good one, honey. The minute Dick saw her, he knew she was in trouble. She was trouble. The kind of trouble a man just can't turn down. This was his story. A detective story. Suddenly I found myself standing inside the cramped reception area of some 1920s office. I was inside the film! Okay, so we're still in front of the film. Ah, my first film. A little rough around the edges, but still a masterpiece. The flash, he disappeared. Examine the desk. There's a typewriter, an old intercom, and a manila folder. My dad owned one of these. I even used it a few times back before computers were the norm. Those sure were the days. I was scared they might actually do it. Use the intercom. I don't know who I'd call with it. Well then don't give me the option. Here's a folder. Typed a document called Guidelines for the Office of Dick Rome. Top of the page was an odd symbol. Let's see. Well, that's weird. Oh, it's drawn on top of the page. Do not bother Detective Rome during business hours. If a visitor arrives, only notify Detective Rome if the visitor is expected. All firearms must be kept securely in the office safe. No drinking on the job. Detective Rome is exempt from this. Never trust a dame. She'll always shoot you in the back. Alright, so... we're gonna have to do something with this typewriter, aren't we? I don't know. Do we do anything with this? Something else. It looked like a 14. It really kind of did. Look into the portal. Alright, we're gonna go back into here. Oof. Alright, let's load up the projector with a different movie. Melanie was the Count. Look out the window. 3D glasses. We're gonna get pulled in. Okay, the Count was Mel. Good. Alright, let's go through this. I feel like we have to do them in order. Oh, wow, she looks beautiful. Yeah, the fuzzies was Heather because she was the girl. The little girl. Alright. Aurora wiped the sweat off her brow and peered around another corner. So far, so good, she thought. Fingers trembling, she grasped upon the cold stone wall to steady herself and proceed onward, thanking the fates one more for a chance to escape. Ooh, creepy. Little did Aurora know, of course, that her escape had not gone unnoticed, for Count Grimble, the king of, was it Nosferatu, slowly closed in upon the prey. Suddenly, Grimble rounded the corner, confronted the maiden Aurora. Get away, foul beast! Ooh. But Count Grimble did not turn away. Instead, he bared his fangs. Go Team Edward! Nosferatu. Yeah, I know it's a vampire. I just can never say that. Just go Team Edward. Brianna's journal. I was inside the movie. But while the other part of me is glad that someone did need to help the employees. She didn't involve this mumble-jumble stuff. Okay. This prism embedded on top. The Count was a fun film to make. Castles are dark and dreary, quite terrifying if you think. And this was your favorite film as well. How exciting. Let's see how much you enjoy it now. And then he disappeared. I stood inside a dark and dreary antechamber. 3 rooms were carved into the eastern, western, and southern walls. A large iron gate led north. A glowing portal flared back to the room. Oh, I have a map. Our ugly monster type. Oh, okay. Inspect the ruin. I'll expect the southern one. Oh. Oh, this. Ah! The first vampire. Oh, nice. So that's not the one we were looking for. Ah, Vitale. That's not the symbol we're looking for either. Anamina. That's not the one we're looking for. Or is it? I thought the one we're looking for looks like a 14. Hold on, let's see. Yeah, see, it looks like a 14. That's the southern. That doesn't look like it either. And neither does that one. Well, I guess we'll have to go north. And a gate, and the door led west. The eastern gate leading to the Count's chamber was locked. Let me guess, do we need a key? I found myself staying in a circular chamber with a large basin in the center. What should I do next? Look. Peered inside the well and saw reflections of the sun, a necklace, a bulb of garlic, and a wooden stake. I guess we'll go north. A dark grotto led to the dead, and overlooking an underground lake, floating over the lake as if a trance from the maiden Aurora. Her hair was flowing in an invisible wind. Talk to her? Are you alright? She didn't talk. She didn't so much as blink. Melanie, any of these names ringing a bell? Okay, well, let's take the sapphire. And let's GTFO. Let's see. We got the well. Okay, we're gonna go back down. And we're gonna go this way. A bloodstained dungeon was filled with torture devices. Oh, we're almost halfway done. We're gonna get through this, and then, you know, we'll end it here. It was not sexy. Do you need her thing to get her to respond? Maybe. The plaque listed numbers in the Roman numeral equivalents. The sex dungeon. The text was bookmarked on a page about deciphering ancient ruins. 1, 2, 3. Carved into the columns were the numbers 1, 2, and 3. Embedded into each column was a small compartment. Column 1 was open, column 2 was closed, column 3 was closed. Low and dial 3 positions, door, 2, and 3. The dial pointed to door. I need a hint. Column 1 controls the compartments of column 2 and 3. Columns 2 and 3 work together and unlock the crypt. Check the Science Council, Aliens from Mars for translations. Turn the dial to 2. Okay. And then now we're going to turn the dial to 3. Turn the dial to this. The dial clicked the place I heard the eastern door. Okay, so we're going to go east. There's got to be something else in there. Alright, let's go back up to where she was. Maybe I can give something to her. Sapphire? Can I give that to her? Okay, we can't. Hey, Tony! Alright, we can't give anything to her. Ah, a plaque. 1, 5, 10, 50. Okay, so we're gonna need to know our Roman numerals, it looks like. Runes are either aligned on the side of good or evil. Good runes act as protective symbols, whereas evil runes act as curses. Whether okay. A rune is good if it has a curve drawn on it, and or there is a triangle drawn within it, thus symbolizing the Holy Trinity. Alright, so if it has a curve or a triangle, it's good. If it does not, it's evil. To complicate matters, even if there's a number of good signs appearing on the rune, and then they negate each other, making that evil. So if there's 2 good signs, then it's evil. Lastly, if there are 8 straight lines on a rune, then the rune becomes the opposite of its normal alignment. Straight lines are divided every time they intersect another line. Alright. Let's go south. Inspect the columns. I need a hint. Just give me the answer. First select column 1 to 2, then go to column 2 and set the dial to reclume, which translates. Okay, this is okay. Okay. 1 to 2, then 2 to R, and then 1 to 3, then 3 to crypta, and then 1 to 1. Damn. Okay. To which label should I turn the dial? To 2. Return until points to 2. I clicked into place and I heard the eastern door lock. Okay. One dial with 3 positions. The dial pointed to 2. Turn the dial. To which label should I turn it? Am I doing this right? Oh, okay, I got it. Inspect, okay. Number 1 needs to go to number 2. Gotcha. Something else, then we gotta open up number 2. The dial, okay. We need to turn the dial to this one. I forgot that there is 2 of them. Okay, then we gotta go back to number 1. You just left your job at UPS. Okay. Number 1, we gotta turn to 3. And then we gotta go back to number something else. Number 3 is going to get turned to C, crypta for crypt. Nice. And then we are going to inspect compartment number 1 and turn that to door. Did that open that up? Did that open that up? That should have opened it up. Ah, the crypt. There we go. I found myself inside a musty crypt, an imposing stairway that led to a giant mouth, inside which stood the ornate coffin. The base of the macabre statue was a small panel in the wooden treasure. Inspect the coffin. Carved in the obsidian coffin was a decorative G, which I knew stood for Grimball. In the ceiling directly was a large circular hole. Examine the hole. The hole was sealed. It's probably for the sun, realistically. Oh yeah, tomorrow is Friday the 13th. Open the coffin. I cautiously opened the coffin. Oh god, yep. He bared his fangs and lunged at me. What? Defenseless on top of the vampire, I bled out within minutes. Game over. Would you like a hint? Before opening the coffin, you must solve the panel puzzle here in the crypt. The ruins on the antechamber walls are the key. The journal entry that can be found in the dungeon tell you how to determine whether ruins are good or evil. Ugh, okay. Well, I think that's good for tonight because my brain's starting to turn to mush. So, the game's gonna auto-save if I remember correctly. So I think what we are going to do, guys, is whoa, here we go. Actually, we're not going to do a raid tonight. Just not feeling it right now. So what we're going to do is we're just going to end the stream here, and we will be back tomorrow, same kitty time, same kitty channel, and we're going to finish this game up. Hopefully we can move through it a little bit faster than we did tonight. I'm hoping. So, but then tomorrow we're going to give away a copy of this game, which you can find on itch.io. The developers gave us a copy of the game. Don't forget, guys, to tweet out to them and let them know how you thought about this game. Let them know, your ideas, what you think is going to happen, what may not happen. They want to hear about it. So hit that exclamation point game, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out with us, and thanks for staying up late with us. Love y'all. Good night, guys.